Hey everyone, I hope you're doing okay. This is a good morning. I think we've got a decent comic today, so thank you for joining. Mustus Pusta said earlier, definitely going for this one. I went ahead and put the poll up, so if you're watching, go do the poll, hit that like button, and let me know your thoughts. Definitely a good comic, good value. I think it is $75,000 on the market. Hey, Dr. Strange, good to see you. Think you could come. Thank you for coming by. Like I said, I think we've got a good one, but we're going to see through the poll. At least, look, there's no guarantees you're going to make money on this. I think in the past where we've had rares go below, that's not going to happen on this one, in my opinion. I think it's worth going for. You get a good mint. Again, this is, and I forgot to do the mints on this, but again, 6,000. It's 699. VeVe got this one right. It has a good, IRL. So again, I think it's worth going for. I think you'll be happy if you go for it. Sorry, I'm just looking over here at some information on the actual price of the value of it. And like I said, it's a pretty good retail value. I'm actually looking on Vault's website. Adam over there, he puts it up there. So yeah, so the 9.8 was 75,000 and 19,000 on the 9.6. So good, decent value there, which some people think is important. Others could care less. But it's a nice looking comic. It's got the first appearance of the Blob. So yeah. And then let's see here. We got Tucson saying, what is the first of its kind drop coming up? I don't know. You tell me. What I do know is we're getting more stamps. 2 stamps. 2 days of stamps. I don't know why. New Zealand stamps and American stamps. So we got that to look forward to. But yeah, so the covers are nice. Never really like the uncommon or the rare. Usually love this, the ultra rare. And I don't love the secret rare here, but I think that this will obviously do well. So if you can get that, good luck. But yeah, I think this is a good one to go for. If you have the gems, if you've been waiting, this is the one I'd go for. Again, no guarantees. If I was to guess what the retail is going to be on this, the other day we're at $3.99. This could hit $4.99, $5.99, maybe even 10 gems. I don't know. Because they kept the price lower, people are going to be, usually when it's higher, right? People automatically price it higher. I don't know how people are going to price this. This should probably be pricing at 10 for the common. So it may not. That's only my opinion. Probably will be around $4.99, $5.99, hopefully more. I just hope people are excited about this. This is going to sell out. I mean, we sold out Tuesday. I have no doubt in my mind this is sell. This is a better comic. I know the last one was the cameo of Venom. This just has more real world value. There's actually 9.8s out there, so that's good for this, because it is an older comic to find one in good condition. So anyways, if I were you, I would consider going for this. Jimbo Lee Lingo, good to see you, man. Glad you could come by. Really enjoyed our interview again, and I'm working on our Whale Wars game, so have some ideas for that. All right, and Tucson, you guys get the Riddler book today. I did. So I did get the. Oh, I was mad because I was using the. I don't know if you guys go for the DC Palm, but I was using the Chrome Gate. I had all my tabs set up, and then like at 3 minutes left, it erased everything. Luckily, I just kept on going, so I had like 5 or 6 tabs, but one of them wasn't my main account, so it didn't have my passcode saved. So, I mean, it took me 4 minutes to find my passcode, and so I didn't get a low mint for sure. So, kind of pissed. Hopefully, Tucson, you got something good. Yeah, no, you're probably, and he's saying of this X-Men number 3, there probably is only one 9.8, but the fact that there is creates really good value. So, hopefully, this will be a good one to get. And I do think we're going to get a good amount of people. As far as the voting here, we'll have to wait until we get a few more people. Don't let me make you FOMO over this. I do think it's good. there's not that many grails left, so we have to be excited for what we get. But again, this is a classic comic. It's a good one. It's one of the first of the X-Men, so I think that's going to be good. So right now we've got 88% are going for it, so most everyone's going for it. That's higher than yesterday when I took the poll, which was at about I think it was 67. So like I normally say, anything over 65% for me means I'm probably going to go for it. Doesn't mean profit. So hopefully hopefully somebody here gets a secret rare, because I think this secret rare will be a good one to have. And just let me know in the chat and I'm just going to go off for just a second. So if you're here for the comic, I'm coming right back. But I'll tell you what, I am excited about this. I did ask Vault, because we talked about me coming on his stream. So this is the one I want to come on Sunday. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how you guys feel about it. There's 1,800 of them. It's 25. I'm probably going to do it. I'm probably going to go for it. So we'll see. So hopefully I'm going to go on Vaults for that. But I mean, this really stamps. Do we really need more stamps? Does anyone care about stamps? I mean, I know they're cheap, and I know I used to collect them. I may go for the US stamps here. But yeah, I don't know. This just the mints are so high on these, and I know that doesn't matter if you like them. But if you do like them, just go in the aftermarket. Don't buy them in the store. Just buy them in the aftermarket. They'll be a lot cheaper. Even if you get the ultra rare, the most rare one, you could still probably buy everything for cheaper all in one in the market than that. So let's get back to X-Men. Oh yeah, and we have this. I forgot about Christmas Carols on Friday. Yeah, I don't know. You guys excited about that? I'm not that excited about it, but I do love Disney stuff. It's a low mint. They didn't charge 10. So again, VeVe, I mean, thank you. I would like to see maybe something go under $6.99, but at least they got the price right. I think they got the minting right. Maybe these should be a little less, but beggars can't be choosers. So let's get back to what we care about, which is today's comic. So I do think this is going to be a good one. Let's see what everyone's saying. It's mostly Tucson talking. Something's returning to VeVe. What? Let's see. Okay, there you go. Mustus Bus is good to see you. F stamps. Is that how you all feel? Yeah, so I don't know. My game plan for the stamps is to not get them. I'll probably go in the market and snipe. There's certainly some good mints, but people aren't spending much. But actually on those, if you get a good mint, and let's say you get it for $2-3 and you can get a decent mint and sell it for 15, and you get a couple of those, I mean, you're not going to be rich, but you could up your account. So once you can hand these to someone in the metaverse, you'll see the difference between NFTs and Marvel Unlimited. Absolutely. Let's see here. Red Me 3, good to see you. Person turquoise waving. I like, so on my side, that's what it shows. So good to see you, man. Thanks everyone for showing up. Hit that like button if you don't mind. We got about 7 minutes until you have to join the wait list. If you're not sure if you're going for this, just join the wait list. That's all I say. That way you can kind of take in what everyone says here, the votes. We don't have many votes yet. As we get closer to the drop time, we'll get more people to drop in, and hopefully we can get 30, 40 votes in there, and you guys can decide if you want to go for it. I do think that this is going to sell out. I think that there is more excitement for this. So yeah, keep that in mind, that this will probably sell out. I don't know how the rebounds are going to do on this. So yeah, I don't know. I'm going for on the first one, and I'm going to try to get a rebound. And if I could buy multiples on rebound, I'm just going to take the risk. Don't follow me. That's not professional advice. That's not financial advice. I'm going to do it just to take the risk. Last time I went for a couple and I got commons. So most likely you get 5 of these and you're going to get, 3 commons, 2 uncommons. But maybe you'll get lucky and you'll have a good, happy day. Trying to think here. So yeah, so just so you know, the IRL value, in real life value is 75,000 for the 9.8 on this. So I think it, again, if that means anything to you, if that value means anything to you, if the real world value helps you decide this is decent. Obviously, we've had ones, obviously AF15, 3.5 million, 5 million, whatever it is on that. We've had ones in the millions, right? So this isn't like crazy, but as we have less and less, these grails to look for, these are going to be the things collectors are going to be going after next. And the mint sizes are much lower than they used to be, where we used to have 7,500, 10,000, 20, 30, even up to 60,000 if you go back to the beginning. So I think the mint size is good on this. And if you think about it, if this does blow up, if VeVe does blow up, the VeVe-verse, everything, goes off the way we want, 6,000 is a drop in the bucket. And we have to remember 6, 10, 20, I don't know if you guys did the Nike drop. I still don't know how many shirts they gave. I was a sucker and bought one. But with Nike, hundreds of thousands, right? When you're dealing with millions of people. So if we get, just a few more people in here, we should do well. So, by the way, did anyone else in here did you guys go for the Nike drop? I don't know if you did, but if you did, let me know. I'm kind of curious who actually did that. Let me see here a second. Just wanted to make sure I had something set. So yeah, guys, thank you for coming by. If you don't mind, hit that like button. Let me know in the chat what your favorite cover is. You guys aren't very talkative today. So I'd like to banter a little bit. So if you have any questions, let me know. Is anyone excited about the helicopter for Sunday? I know it's a Mighty, and I know people are not really big on the Mighties, but maybe just somebody in here is a little bit excited. By the way, on the poll, we're getting a few more people. Still 85% going for it, 15% not. You got about 3 minutes to join the wait list. Of course, you have more time than that if you want. You can wait until 5 minutes till. If you don't get on by then you're gonna have to wait for the rebound to go ahead and get it. All right, so yeah, I would say it's gonna be hard to get this secret rare. I already got a secret rare last week, so I don't see myself getting anything too crazy this week. I hope one of you do get it. And this ultra rare, I don't know what these are going to price at. I really have no clue. Mondays was at around 30, so this is interesting to see. Yeah, I don't know. The incorrigible Goat Slayer, hey, thank you for coming by. Thanks, Copter, full Deech and engage. And there you go. So I'm happy. And we got Rewind 2001. Good to see you. You guys might as well give up because they'll be sniping the market. Captain Navius, good to see you. Yeah, the rare cover. Yeah, good morning, everyone. Yeah, I've never been big on these rare. I don't, I feel like the uncommons are kind of that black and white. I feel like they need to do something more special. They have on a couple of comics in the past, they've actually had them more colorful, but not this one. So if that matters to you, the question is, can you use this for wallpaper in the VeVe-verse? Does that even matter to you? I mean, that could be a ridiculous thing to come back and look at. And he said, oh, we could use these for wallpaper. Who freaking cares? So I don't know what you guys want. Maybe you can put these on pedestals and whatever. But I always like the colors in this stuff. But, a lot of people say the ones to collect are the original. So the common. So possibly, if you can get the commons, and get a good mint, get the first year, anything like that, that probably could potentially be worth more than the secret rare. So 1964 on this, it's 3. So I really do think it is this, they got it right this time because it came out in 63. And so 64 would be this, because usually it looks like they usually come out at the end of the year when they were starting a lot of these comics. So hey, Martin, good to see you from Holland. Thanks. Good. We got everyone from all over the world. It's very good to see people. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate that. We'll do my own helicopter. There you go. Hey, Bruin88, good to see you. You should have been on Cryptoys last night. You would have won. We had a lot of winners. Ronnie Lido won, but gave it to D. And Bob Sales won. So you weren't there. You missed out. You guys, by the way, you guys should always consider hopping on these streams, hopping on the Cryptoid streams, because you just never know. And we got Mission here, and he's won before too. Good to see you. I never landed a key comic secret rare since I've been on the app. Now, Mission, how long have you been on? Have you been on since the beginning? Let me know, because I've done 3. obviously I got the AF-15, I got Inhumans, and then I got the Superboy. So, and obviously I did well. I don't deserve any more, but just curious. Uh, Tucson, thank you. Of course, he's always a positive person in our day. He thinks Cryptoy sucks. I don't. I'm an ambassador, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. Uh, but no, I don't. I think it's going to be big. I could be wrong, but what I can tell you is that Will, the CEO, and the whole staff, they are so into it, and they're so attuned to everyone, even the haters. The stuff I heard that they did and tried to do with them, they really work well. So yeah, well, no, yeah, and then Bob Sales, hey, good to see you, man. He wins all the time. He wins, and he deserves it. I love Bob Sales. Good to see you, man. Yeah, so he won. What did you won something good last night, I think. I think. Big A, good to see you, man. Missed Cryptoy stream last night because someone ran over. Oh no. Oh, are you serious? Oh man, I'm sorry. That's the worst. I mean, that's my biggest fear. My mom lost her dog. We'd never know. We didn't know what happened. We don't know if somebody stole. This was like 6 months ago. We don't know if somebody stole her. A deer, ran over her and she ran off. It's the worst thing. I'm so sorry, man. So sorry for you. That sucks. That really sucks. That kind of makes me sad. I mean, it makes me sad. Absolutely. It's so hard to lose a family pet, and like that when you're not expecting it. Man, I'm sorry. Oh, that's horrible. All right. Well, we'll try to be positive. Hopefully you get a secret rare. Not that that's going to make you feel better. G43, good morning. Good to see you. What's the price prediction for this? So again, it's all just BS from my lips. I would say, and by the way, guys, hit that like button. So with the IRL at 75,000, which isn't the biggest we've seen, and with what we had on Venom on Tuesday, the cameo, Amazing Spider-Man 299, I'd say this should be a little bit more. That was 4, so maybe 499 in the comment. It could go up to 10. I mean, it really could, just depending on, because it's still only 6,000. But I would, in my head, say like 499 for the common, probably 399 for the uncommon. Rare, I don't know, maybe 12. The ultra rare, maybe 40, 45, and that secret rare, man, that's so hard to predict. I really don't know. I don't want to help the prices out for this. I mean, it's going to be somewhere between 150 and 250, but it's going to be a pretty big range there. So I don't know, but just be careful, guys. But I am going for a lot of these. Dr. Strange, good morning again. Good to see you. There you go. I'm an ambassador means I'm a shill for Cryptoys. There you go. Thanks, Tucson. Except I like the project, and if I didn't or they did something wrong, I'd just leave. I mean, I do have some morals and stuff, so take that as you will. Does Squirrel Girl count as a key comment? I mean, some people like it. Some people like it. And he doesn't remember which one he won on Cryptoys. Sorry, Big A. Yeah, it's the worst, man. I'm sorry, Big A. It's really hard. Prayers out to you and the family. It's so hard to lose a pet. So, and like that, that's not cool. Hey, Michael Campa, good to see you. We got 2 whales in the house. Good morning. Had a great interview with Michael Campa. He's such a good guy. And like I said, he's, Michael and Jibba Lelingo, they're more than just collectors. These are, real people that care. And Michael Campa was a great interview. Good to have you. And like I said, right before you came on, I am really working on Whale Wars, the game we're going to have between the whales in this space. And I have some ideas. So hopefully that will be interesting. So, okay. So Mission, you've been on since June 2021. So you've been on even just before me. So it's all complete luck, people who get them or not. That kind of sucks. Let's see. Dinky, I've been watching BE's food challenges on TikTok recently. You're a beast. Yeah, you said that the other day. I don't know who I am, but I can say that I'm getting fatter. So if the guy's fat, I would believe it. Although I'm now back on my diet. I normally bulk up. This is the time I bulk up, but like I did bad. I did bad. So now I'm going to be back to lose my weight until Christmas. Then Christmas I'll eat, New Year's, and then Super Bowl. And then I think I'm good for a little bit. So yeah, I really got to get on that. Big A, yeah. It was a stray cat I adopted. And, oh man, see, that's horrible. Yeah, but still, I mean, 10 years, that's a long time. and to lose it like that, that's so sad. I actually took a stray in college. The darn thing, I mean, it was so sad. It had like some fucker put a cigar burn on it. I didn't want to keep it, but I got it better for about a month, and then I found somebody who took it. So I've done that. Yeah. Let's see. Eagle's going to get walked. Dude, we're already onto that. All right. Marquez, good to see you. Join the wait list on this one. Oh, yeah. I guess I should tell you guys, I'm horrible. Join the wait list. Luckily, it's a wait list and you don't have to worry about it. I got all into the chat and forgot. So, yes, guys, join the wait list. I'm only 5-6 minutes late. That's horrible. But yeah, if you're deciding on whether to do this or not, just join the wait list now and you can figure it out. Right now, we are 81% are going for. Good news. Only 27 votes. Hopefully, we can get that to 40 or 50. But yeah, no is 19. So I think people are excited. Again, this is only 6,000 additions. Let me just double check on that first mint before I say what it is. 166. That's what I thought. So 166 on the first mint here. We'll make that look a little better, possibly. And so keep that in mind. G Money, good to see you. I made the mistake of feeding outdoor cats, and I kind of have 4 cats. One is a dick, and the others are cool. That's usually how cats are. It's a crapshoot on cats, but good for you. Hey everyone, Mario C, good to see you. And Tucson, again, he's so smart. He knows everything, guys. I mean, he's like a walking encyclopedia. I'm too old to bulk up. Tell that to Arnold Schwarzenegger and all the other big guys that are still bulking. Not as much as they used to, obviously. Yeah, watch your interview with Campa. He is down to earth, good guy. Need more like him in this world. We really do. Not negative ones. Exactly. All right, so I'm just going through here. Campa. See, look, Campa's got a lot of love. A lot of love here. Let's see. I didn't join the wait list on ASM 299, but got lucky with the 3-digit rebound. That is lucky, but it was a common, so it's still stiff. Nice. It's still better than anything. Hey, Woofy Barker, good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, I enjoyed doing the Campa interview or hangout. I hate calling them interviews. I don't want to just question. I want to kind of make it like we're hanging out, but maybe it was. Anyone know the difference between a wait list versus a wait room drop? I mean, is there a difference? I mean, with the wait room, they give you a number, right? And then at the end, you either have a high number or low number and you get picked or not. Wait list, I have no clue how they do it. That's a good question, Dr. Strange. That is a video that you should make. Scar, good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. Always good. Again, now it's gonna make my life harder sniping in the market, but it's always good to have a challenge. The in real life value on this is 75,000 for the 9.8 and 19 on the 9.6. So yeah, for me this is a go. 80% are going for it. We got 30 votes. That's okay. We should be around 40 by the end, maybe 50, 80-20. I just think if you have the gems, this one is worth it's worth going for. I think, in my opinion, not financial advice. I just think, you know, you're not going to lose much if you get the common or uncommon compared to other comics. I don't think this is going to 2 gems. So I do think you're going to do well. And obviously, if you get that ultra rare, secret rare, even rare, you could break even if or do a little bit better. So yeah, I think it's a go. Dr. Sage, yes, there's a huge difference actually. Okay, well there you go. See, I didn't know, and Doctor's going to tell us. Local Scopper, when dust destruction? Basically, the only reason I'm here. You'll see when I start sniping today. Actually, I didn't get to snipe on Tuesday really because of the Michael Campa, and I feel like I could have done really well that day. But the interview was way better than probably anything I would have sniped. Don't talk behind my back. Commercial goods. That's funny. Yes. Let's see here. Straight out of my bed. Nice. We're stacking. I don't know. That's a question for Dr. Strange if it's worth stacking. I think these days I don't like stacking anything. Now on Tuesdays I stacked it just because it didn't go up in value enough, so I'm like, I'll just keep them. I have not done much stacking, and looking on the market, I've seen a lot of people just like dumping a lot of those earlier ones and some really good ones. So you know, I don't know, is this the time? Maybe it's the time because people are dumping them. Whatever happens though, and if you listen to Campa or Timberly Lingo, this is going to take some time. So we're not going to know right away, if this is going to be a success. So if you have the time and you can, wait it out. The question is, do you bite now? Is the price right? Um, or do you wait until it goes lower, something bigger? We have not had a gem squeeze. We have not really had a gem squeeze, which means we've not had something really big come. Let's say like a Wolverine collectible. That's going to create a gem squeeze, and in this market, I have no clue what that's going to do. Prices could get really low, and that may be your time to pick up some stuff. Thoughts on the copter drop? Well, first, I'm hoping I get to go on Vault stream to stream with him. It's a mighty. And just real quick, guys, you've got about 14 minutes to join the wait list. If you're not sure if you should do this, just join the wait list. That way you have options. So I pulled this up earlier. I'll just do this real quick. I mean, I like it. It's a mighty. I'm going to go for it. It's 25. Don't listen to me. Don't do it because I'm doing it. 1,800, a little too, I don't like that. That's a little high. In the scheme of things, it's not that high. Let's think about the Thanos himself. Let's think about the, everything surrounding Thanos already on the app. And those aren't doing that great. So I don't know. I don't know what the excitement is, what it's going to be on this. But I'll probably go for it, especially if I stream with Vault. I'll probably give it a try. So that's my thoughts on that. Let us know in the chat what you guys think. Now on this, that might be a massive big pass. Although, I have no problems with the Christmas Carol. So do as you will. Let's see here. I'm getting caught up. Well, G Money's always gonna say stack. No, I mean he's stacking. Stacking will have to lose gems. Yeah, I mean if you could get, let's say you could get these for 3 gems, 250, and you can grab those. Yeah, that might be the way to do it. Mr. 41 bought one of my big birds. Wow. I wonder what mint it was, or maybe you just had the low price because sometimes you do. Okay, what is the Star Wars stuff? I have not seen. Did this just come out? I don't know. I'll have to go check it out. Hey, Shankster, good to see you, man. Glad I was able to speak that 2-digit grail last night. Yeah, that you did. Shankster helped from the beginning. So last night, Cryptoys did an unboxing, and a lot of ambassadors came on, and I got a Grail Pluto, then I got a common mini, and then I got the Darth Maul Spider Grail number 51. So that was good. I still have two cubes. I might open one up in a little bit, possibly, if we get real bored. Let's see. I need the common cover of the Christmas Carol. Definitely scooping that. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. A lot of these, if you like them, just scoop them up in the market. The Star Wars scene is old news. That is the stir today. Okay, I didn't see it. I just went right here, and I work out in the morning, and then I come right here. So I don't have much time to do much research. Guys, if you don't mind, hit that like button. I know we've got more than 10 people in here. Or hit the dislike. I really don't care. Hit whichever one you want. It just shows YouTube I've got some interaction here. All right, so we've got just a little bit above about 9 minutes actually to go ahead and join the wait list. Again, if you're not sure if you want to do this, join the wait list now and you can make the decision. You'll have 15 minutes to decide what you want to do. Let's see, mission. There were some good pulls last night. There really were. I was surprised that that I got that. Would have liked an Alter Grail. I needed 3 Alter Grail Mickey and Friends. So I knew I wasn't going to get that. So to get the Pluto, what was interesting is I needed that Pluto for my first set. I needed that Pluto and the Legendary, and I got it with DB Crypto on our pre-stream last time. And then so I have a bonus one, and it was a good, I think it was 700. So it was a decent mint. So now I've got 2 of those. One I can trade or sell or whatever in the future. That's easy. Are you into NHL Breakaway Projects? Really cool. Now, wait, is the Breakaway Projects, that's Sweet, right? That's the Sweet app, if I'm correct. And yes, I did get my free pack. Actually, I was given one by Bones B because he got early access. But since I'm already part of Sweet, then they sent me another one, and I couldn't open it up because I already had one. So, yeah. By the way, thanks everyone for hitting that like button. Shelby Cobra, my wife's really into hockey. I'm not huge into hockey, but she's got me a little bit more into hockey. So yeah, I'm gonna see where that goes. So I do have that. Wonder why VeVe doing 2 drops today. Oh, today's the stamp, right? Is that today? It's the freaking yeah. I forgot that that's today. God darn it. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming that, guys. I don't know if that's worth doing. I think they just had a lot on their plate and they probably needed to get it off, and they chose today to do multiples. So yeah, did anyone go for the All-Star Comics today, number 3? This is the Riddler. That one had an real value of what, 128 for the 9.6, but 312 for the 9.4. So obviously it came down. The 312 was done before. I went for that this morning. Let me know if you guys actually went for that on DC Palm. I know a lot of people just don't care about DC Palm. I think that might be a mistake. Of course, I'm pumping my bag, so don't listen to me. But I do think, again, if any of these blow up, why wouldn't DC blow up? If VeVe blows up because of their comics, I mean, DC Palm's going to do the same. They're going to be migrating over to Candy, which could be a death null, or it could be great because you're going to be able to see the mints and everything. So maybe that's going to be big. We'll have to see. Let's see. A first of its kind drop is coming to VeVe on December 15th with the iconic Star Wars Galaxy scene as the video. Can't believe you haven't seen it. Maybe I have seen. I don't know. It was on before, you're saying. Maybe I haven't. Alejandro, good to see you. Are you going to wait? Are you going to wait to buy your thing at 10 minutes? Or have you changed? I know last time you said you were going to change the way you did it. Maybe you have a new way. Let people know, because I know they want to win big. Just real quick, let's check the poll. You still have 7 minutes to join the wait list, a little over. Do that now. You can decide whether you want to buy it. I mean, you've got until 15 after, basically. I am going to buy as many as I can on the rebound. Okay, so now we got a decent amount of votes. If you guys don't mind, go ahead and vote. We got 41 votes in here. 80% are going for it. 20% are not. So that's a good sign. It's going to sell out for sure. And if that helps you decide, let me know. Got the Riddler earlier, waiting to get a second one on public sales. Yeah, you said you were going for that. So again, like I don't know if you did this where you do the Chrome gate, but I pulled up a bunch of windows, and then like it was like at 3 minutes left or 4, it wasn't even 5 minutes. They all just, they stopped them. They completely like logged them off. And so I was lucky that I was able to get like 6 or 7 in. And then I got in, and because I was using one of these guest accounts, I didn't have my passcode like automatically populate. So that was a huge mistake. So where I was like in like right away, it could have gone into good low mint. Not going to happen. So kind of sucked. Not too happy about that. But everyone, by the way, thank you for coming by. Really appreciate it. You have plenty of choices, and glad you could make it. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's see. Tucson saying the DC marketplace is still beta. The plan was to move all along. Yeah, and so maybe that will help. Mal92, thank you for dropping by. VeVe and DC Comics, 100%. Yeah, I mean, look, if one goes, the other's gonna come with it. I just don't see how that doesn't happen. I'm gonna grab 10 cubes. Can drop your Cryptoys link. Yes, it's actually on my Twitter. If you go at the top, it's actually at the top of my Twitter account. Let me see, and I appreciate that, Big A. I gotta find it. I'm never good on the fly with these things. So give me a second here. Let's see if I can go find this. It's right at the top here. All right, is this the right one? All right, so let's see if this works. All right, so here's the address for my Cryptoys. Let me know if it works or doesn't work. That should get you. So if you guys want to support the channel, you want to get a Cryptoys. Yeah, today's the 30th, so it's the last day for the BOGOs on the Mickeys. It's only on the Mickey and Friends. They're going to do the snapshot on December 2nd. What's really cool is they delayed the snapshot for the Mickeys so you can get your airdrops and complete your set. I actually probably should grab 10. If I had one Alter Grail, I might. I don't know. I still might. I got to be careful. Let me know if that link works, Big A. I don't know. Some of the ambassadors say that they're not getting all the sales and all that stuff because some people have cookies or use VPNs. But I appreciate using it. So yeah, if you guys, I had Botrix putting that on here. I have to put that back up. But anyways, thank you. If you guys want to help support the channel, go ahead and use that link there to buy the Cryptoys. But yeah, the BOGO, it goes through 11:59 p.m. Eastern tonight, and it's only on the Mickeys. So just remember that. Jay, hey me, good to see you. Thank you for dropping by. Appreciate everyone here. And yeah, we got a good amount of votes. So 81% are going for this. You've got about 4 minutes to join that wait list, guys. So if you are interested in getting the comic, join the wait list. If you're not sure, you can join it and decide not to get it. And that's what I would do if you're not sure. But I'm going for it, and I'm going to go for the rebound and try to see what I could get, because I think this should do decent. I don't know if it's going to pay off to do the if you get all commons or uncommons, if you're gonna make your gems back. But it's for me, it's easy to do. It's $6.99. I'll try to see what I can get. I don't think there's any if they say there's 20, that to me means there's no max mint, because you're not going to get 20. So yeah, you can buy up to 20 blind boxes. So you're not going to have any issue if you want to buy more than one, other than it may sell out. It'll be interesting to see if this sells out right away. I'm assuming there'll be at least a few rebounds, and maybe people will do well in the rebounds. And I'll show you what I do to get a rebound. But yeah, so if you want, this might be a good gamble, but that's what it is. It's a gamble. So yeah, so we've got 7 minutes, 52 seconds until you can buy this. Of course, you only have until 55 after in order to join the wait list. If you wait any longer, you won't be able to join the wait list, and your only option will be getting on the rebound, or at 15 after, or in the market at 20 after. Again, we still got to get together and figure out why they still do this. I think it's ridiculous. Let's see here. Anyone else in here? Are you guys? Let's see. Big A said about 10. We just need the Grail Mickey to complete. Oh, yeah. See, that's the one I completed. And Big A, I got to look up. I will, if I find it, I'll let you know later. I can get the numbers on how many are going to be minted. That Ultra Grail Mickey, last time I checked, or last time I was told, actually, there were only 2 that were going to be minted. Now, I'm sure that's gone up a little bit. I don't know if there's going to be more than 10 of those. And the Grails, I shouldn't say this because it's going to make my stuff, if there ever, if and when there's a market, if I even want to sell it, it'll probably make it not worth as much. They're only 36. I made 36. I was number 36. So, there's probably going to be less than 100 of those. So very low numbers on those, because they're hard to get. It's hard to just complete that set. You never know what you're going to get. You could buy 100 cubes and get all bad stuff. You could buy 20 and get all good stuff. So you just never know. So good luck. I hope you get that. Michael Campa, we need trading so bad in Cryptoys. I know. And last month he said 6 months, a lot of changes are going to happen. There's a big change coming today. They told us to keep an eye on Twitter, and there's some change in our backpack. So keep an eye on that. I was trying to look. In fact, well, we're getting kind of close here. I don't want to go on the screen yet, but there is some change that's coming that we should be looking for. So keep that in mind. They are working to get things going, and they want the market. And I think the trading is going to happen. And this is just my opinion. I think maybe he alluded to it. It's much easier to do because you're taking out the money aspect. And that's what makes it hard to have the 13 plus in the app and the 18 plus. When you start adding markets and sales and stuff, you're really hitting issues, not only possibly regulatory, but also just rules for the Apple App Store and the Google Play. They have their own rules for apps. So you can't just do whatever you want if you want to be on their platform. So keep that in mind. That's one of the things. But yes, I agree. What stinks is that we can't do it for Yoda. Obviously that's over, and we can't do it for Mickey. I don't know if it's going to happen before Star Wars Second Wave. We'll have to see. But once that's in, that's obviously a game changer, right? you're going to be able to put your sets together much easier. And then I can start buying the mints that I want. Is DC worth it today? Well, Micah Campa would say it is. I did go for it. By the way, guys, well, it's already too late. You could have joined the wait list. Now you can't. Now you got to wait till 15 after. But definitely, if you wanted to go for this, you didn't join the wait list, go ahead and wait until the 15 after for the rebound. I'll tell you how to do that. We're going to be able to buy in about 4 minutes here. Okay, so it's DC, today's comic. I mean, it has a pretty good real world value. It's Riddler. Again, these are, golden age. These are big comics. They're probably worth going for, but yeah, don't take what I say to the bank. It's not financial advice. 20 gems, $20 is a lot for a comic. Maybe not for these. Maybe it is. I don't know. But I know Michael Campa, he's going to go for another one on the main drop. I probably should. Don't know if I am. I don't know if I am. Hey, Drew, good to see you. Cheers, everyone. And everyone, thank you for dropping by, and thank you for hitting that like button. I always appreciate it. So if you look at the poll now, good amount of votes. We're getting there, 48 votes. 79% are going for this. So way above my 65% threshold. Things are constantly changing on this app and what happens. But to me, that means it's, because Tuesday's sold out, and I know that has good stuff with it, with the cameo of Venom. This is going to sell out. It may even sell out faster. This may sell out on the buy it at 10 Central Time, or there might be just a few rebounds. This may be a situation where you can't get a rebound, or you only get one rebound. Maybe you get two if you wanted to stack it. I don't know for sure, but I think it's going to be good. C-Spill, good to see you, man. Good morning. Good luck if you're going for this. And Tucson saying getting one of those Florida rain storms here. Okay. Well, enjoy. Maybe that's some good luck for you. All right. So we've got just a few minutes here if you're going to buy. And again, if you didn't join the wait list, it's already too late to get this in 2 minutes, 23 seconds. But you will have a potential possibility to get it on the rebound at 15 after. That's the time that you have to listen to me say stupid stuff until then, or you can just leave. But yeah, at 15 after, you'll be able to try to go for the rebound. And at 20 after, the market opens. And that is where you potentially see me break my desk. And as Big A pointed out, and I did forget, we do have the stamp drop today. Wasn't necessarily planning on covering it. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to cover it. I don't think that's going to be a big drop. I just think it's just kind of saturated right now with stamps. People aren't excited about them, which is sad. I really like the stamps. So we got a minute, 40 seconds since you can buy. Now you can decide whether you do it right away. Some people say if you do it right away, you don't get something as good. Of course, we haven't had a situation where something sells out instantly, where if you waited, you could lose out. So I don't know. Alejandro liked to wait until 10 minutes after. He said he did well. And then I guess last week he didn't do well. So he's going to change it up Tuesday. I don't think he said in here what his new strategy was. So we'll find out. But hopefully he gets something good. Okay, mint numbers. Just remember 166 is the first mint. 6,000 is the last. This is 1964. 1963 is X-Men. And then, oh man, I don't know the movies. I really I need to get better on this because I have all the numbers. I have not been putting it together. I need to get better. Let's see, G43. I miss Mo's sarcasm on the VeVe streams. Yeah, I'm sorry. He does he does help it keep a little bit more funny and more entertaining. I know. He feels that some people in here who really like VeVe don't want to hear him. He says, "Oh, if I come on, people drop off." But I agree. I like to have him on. It's nice to have somebody else to kind of banter with too. Makes it a little bit interesting. Yeah, 14 seconds now, guys. If you're going to buy right away, I don't know. I don't know if I should buy right when it hits. Got 6 seconds. I might wait. A few seconds and see what happens. Everything's random, mint numbers and everything. Supposedly, it holds you a spot, right? So I'm going to wait here a second. and then I'm gonna buy it. I don't know how long I'm gonna wait. So let us know. Um, Let me know what you think. Tucson must be Mo's cousin. That's funny. Plus, actually, I forgot today is Mo's birthday. So let's say happy birthday to him in the chat if he sees it. So it's his birthday, and it is his girlfriend's birthday too, same day. So basically, it's a wash for him. It's no birthday for him. So I'm going to go for this now. I'm going to go at 14 minutes, and let's see what happens. I'm going to buy it. I'm just going to, it's processing payment. We'll see what happens there. Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out if that helps me get something good. I don't know. I don't know. If you guys got a good mint, let me know. Let's see. There we go. We got a happy birthday. Some happy birthdays in here. Congrats, man, on getting a 3-digit. Mo is not old. I'm the one who's old AF. Wait, what the hell does that say? That's weird. Okay, so I did get a 3-digit. So I don't know. We'll see what that means. It's probably a common. Let's see. Great green truck, no number. I'm impatient. Yeah, that's weird because mine does have a number. Nothing special, but 3-digit. 1687. Don't know if that means anything. Let's see. Jimbo Lee Lingo saying happy birthday. Been getting the lamest. I have too. I've not gotten anything good. And Woofy Barker saying happy birthday to Mo. Hopefully he sees it. If not, I will tell him that y'all, you all said that. 50 votes. So I thought that's about where we would get to. 78% went for this. So rebounds. Let's see if this is. Did anyone get an instant delivery? I don't know. Let's see here. Nope, no instant delivery. Got to wait. It's a waiting game. They know how to mess with us. So, all right. This is your order is being processed and will be delivered to you to your collection soon. So we'll see. Let us know what you got. Some people got instant. Okay. Let's see. We went from such a fire SR Tuesday to some fat kid. I know it's fat bastard. That's who it is. My delivery was instant. What did you get? Did you get did you get the secret? Obviously you didn't get the secret because you would tell us. And Joey got his. All right. Or Tucson got his. Okay, cool. So you may get it instantly. Of course, this used to mean something in the past because the market would open. So now it doesn't matter if you get them instantly. You're probably going to have it by the time the market opens. And maybe that's why they do it. Now your rebound, you're not going to get right away. Did you really? Are you shitting me? A 3-digit SR. Congrats, man. Congrats. I'm glad you got that. Congrats. You deserve it. So there you go. See, you just never know. That could be the only secret rare. Michael Campa got 633 uncommon. I don't know if he's going to keep that. I don't think he does much flipping. My game would be try to flip that and then buy a cheaper one in the market or stack some commons if I was going to be collecting a lot of these. But Michael will probably just keep it. Actually, 63.3 might be a good number. Does anyone? It's probably like, 1963. I don't know what month they released. Let's see. Let me go look this up. Guys. Let's go see X-Men comic release date. Because that may be good. So, okay, so the number you want to be looking for is 963, September 963. So 963 would be a good number. So I don't have that. I don't have that at all. So you might want to add that to your list, guys. 963 is when the original X-Men came out. X-Men, the Blob. Let me just double check on this release because they say 64. I just want to double check because sometimes they do get it wrong. Okay, so that was January 64. So there you go. You could go, and you won't get it because 166 is the first available mint. I would just say 164. They should have made it 164. That would have been kind of cool. All right, what else do we get? Why are you not buying Omi? I did buy Omi. I just got burned on originally, but yeah, there's some good stuff. Jimbo Lee Lingo got uncommon 3804. So I guess on this whale war, Michael Campa beat you, right? Common gain, shirt on, shirt off increases the price. Yeah. Did anyone get that shirt yesterday from Nike? I got, well, it's being sent to me. It's been over 2 years and nothing good on comics. Yeah. I mean, that's so weird that some people have gotten good stuff, others not. Got 9 common or rare amendments. 10th was a grail, but not the one. Oh, man, I'm sorry. See, this is where trading would go. It's so hard. It's so hard. Almost 50% sold. Thanks G43 for that update. So there you go. Like I said, this is going to sell out. Will it sell out right away? People still might be thinking about buying it. Whatever happened with SR Iron Man #1? Was it pulled? Of the Funkos. I don't know. Michael Campo, Jimbo Lulingo, do you know if that SR Iron Man 1 was ever open? I mean, there might be people since now, Michael, when he was on, I think it was a 1500 to 1550 would be S secret rare on the box, or at least most likely. And so it's possible people are not opening them because it might be worth more. Hey, Abdullah, good to see you, man. Good morning. Glad you could come by. Good to have all of you. Let me see. Let me know what mint you get. Mine has not been delivered yet. Let me just double check. I'm going to back in. We're going to talk about the rebound here. We got about 9 minutes until the rebound. Okay, so I got it. Let's see what crap I got. Yes! Look at this, guys. Ultra rare. Ultra rare. Pretty happy with that. And what sucks is that could have been 936, and that would have been okay because that would have been the September 63, the 63 part backwards. But anyways, whatever, 836, ultra rare. Pretty happy with that. Now I think that's going to be worth $200. I'm just kidding, guys. I honestly have no clue. If Mondays was 30, this could be 32. Obviously, Venom's a much bigger character than the Blob. This is an older one, so a lot of value is because it's older. But I think people are going to want this. It's going to be more rare. So it's potential. You could see 40, maybe 50. I don't think this is going to be one of those that hits 70, 80, but I could be wrong. I absolutely could be wrong. C-Spill saying Iron Man #1 never shipped. Marketing ploy. I'm assuming your opinion. I don't know if that's true. But yeah. Let's see. Mint 2731, and you don't know what you got. So nice. Congrats, man. Did you get a decent mint? Now I got to decide what I'm going to do. Normally it's best to just get rid of the stuff. Hold on a second here. I'm just checking one thing. Okay. Yeah, normally it's, get rid of it and go back and buy it, right? People are trying to figure out what they think the value is on these. Again, this is not financial advice, but you can just tell in the market, people, they're not sure what to do. Everyone's playing, we're all buying from each other and we don't know what to do. So we sit there and say, well, can I push it? Can I push it? I can, if I wasn't streaming, I can actually read the market pretty good live. Like I can tell when the sentiment's going to be like down or it's going to be going up. It's pretty easy if you've been doing this for years, even though things are changing every month. Obviously someone's going to come in like me and put that ultra rare at a crazy price. Nobody's going to buy it. But if you bought to sell, you're probably better off selling right away, especially your 3 digits. Not financial advice. That's probably where you're going to get your best bet. Just make sure you don't have some special mint like 1963, 1964. And of course, you could go through all of the mints. 1901, Walt's birthday. 1922, Stan Lee's birthday. So all of that could mean something if you get it. And I hope somebody in here gets something good. Let's see. Abdullah got 1350. The wifey, hey wifey, love you. Good to see you. I told her to go for this 46.93. Yeah, I don't think that means anything. So common, Doctor Strange's common game. But babe, I got the ultra rare, so we're gonna make it rich today. We might make like 30 gems. That might pay me back for Tuesday. Let's see. Last comic I minted 7 and all were commons, but 1 uncommon. I mean, look, you're not guaranteed, especially on the rebound. Sometimes you can do real well. It does seem sometimes when I've minted real fast, the mints are close. And I'm pretty sure it's random. Just making sure 540 is nothing special. Don't think so. That doesn't ring any bells. Other than I think that's a good mint. I think you can. Is yours the secret rare, right? You're going to get a lot for that. I mean, you should get a lot more if you sell it at the beginning. If you wait too long, like I wouldn't floor it. If the floor's at 100 or 150, maybe you go to 200, 250. You're going to be closer to the top because there just aren't that many rare low mints. I'm sorry, secret rare low mints. So that's a pretty good, potentially, probably not, but potentially you could have the lowest secret rare. So keep that in mind. Big A common gain. I get the laugh. Ghost, good to see you. Is there a way to find what the lowest mint edition is for the secret rare? Eventually, there's a way to look on the blockchain. I don't know how to do that. So, or I haven't done it. But yes, there is a way to do it. So we'll find out. By the way, guys, got a good amount of people in here. If you don't mind, hit that like button. It helps me out. Or hit the dislike button. If you don't like me, it's still an interaction, and it's good for me either way. C-Spill, 230 to 250. There you go. So I think that's what he's saying on what you have, that 540. Of course, nothing on here is financial advice. It's all a guess. It really is. All right, so let's talk about, do you say Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays? I say both. Now, a lot of you know, maybe you don't know, I'm Jewish, but I also celebrate Christmas. I do not, I'm totally okay with people saying Merry Christmas. It doesn't offend me. I like to celebrate everyone's holiday, whether you're Jewish, Christian, Muslim, Sikh, Buddhist, whatever, I think that's all important. So, if you feel better saying Happy Holidays, that's fine. I like Merry Christmas. Doesn't bother me at all. I think that's okay. I think people get a little too sensitive about that. So, common gain for G43. Corrigible Goat Slayer, common gain. See, that's the thing, mostly common. I'm waiting till the last 30 seconds. There you go. And let us know how it goes. Good luck. I hope that works out for you. Everyone floored comments at 20 gems. Let's start our own. Yeah, exit. That's funny. Okay, so here we go. We got the rebound coming up here. So what you're going to do, this is so hard. I don't know how much you're going to see this. So what I normally do, this is horrible. You're going to move your finger, here, you could just sit and hit this, right? They used to sometimes have the button pop up in a different place, so I would change it. You could just sit there and just hit the returning soon. Hopefully it shows up at that same place, and then have another finger ready to hit the buy button instantly. So what I used to do, and I don't know if it matters, I'd hit where it says, God, I can't even get this on here. It says pool, and I'd go like this. Is not very good. I just switch between these, and then with my other finger hit the buy button. So you got to be real quick just in case these sell out. And there were G43 said there were 50% sold about 5 minutes ago. So you've got 1 minute 30 seconds to try to get another one. I'd say it's probably, in my opinion, which is not worth much, it's probably worth going for. For me, it is, but yeah. Bruin likes my answer. Too many cents. Yeah, I agree. The interesting thing is when I grew up, like when I was in high school and stuff in the 90s, that was a really big deal then. And it bothered me because I always celebrated Christmas. So I've been celebrating Christmas my whole life. So yeah, Festivus for the rest of us. It's awesome. Good Seinfeld. You just like nobody knows what you're talking about. All right, 48 seconds. Yes, and of course, Shelby Cobra got all the stuff up so quick. I know she did get it up. All right, guys, 37 seconds. This is what I suggest. And guys, thank you for hitting that like button. I appreciate it. Maybe we can get that to 30. I'm going to still do the thing with the pool and being ready to hit the buy button just in case. I feel like I saw that on Vault, and I think that was because they moved it around. So, yeah, we'll have to see here. 16, 15 seconds, guys. Maybe I'm just going to hit the return and see what happens. I hope that doesn't. I better not. I don't know what to. I'm just going to hit the return and see if that helps. Oh, no, you do have to be up there. That's why, because the buy button was up there. You do have to do the pool. So let's see if we can get it. All right. That is why you do the pool, because the buy button shows up at the pool. So don't do that. So mine says order received. It's processing. I think this is going to go through. Since I got the ultra rare, I can go for a couple and just spend all the money that I potentially can get made. It's still processing, seeing what's going on here. Hopefully you guys got one. Let us know if you were able to get one. Yeah, we'll talk about this in a second for sure. All right, so I got one, got a crappy mint. I'm gonna try to buy another one. I'm able to buy one. So they didn't sell out, guys. So no, they are gonna sell out. I have no doubt about it. So you can decide whether you want to buy one or not. I'm gonna stop at a total of 3. I think that's a good number. I don't want to push my luck too much because I'm basically just spent all the potential profit I could have made. But, I don't mind taking a risk, and I may actually want to keep one, especially if I get a good mint. So hopefully if you guys got the rebound in the end, 60 votes, which is pretty good, guys. 80% were going for this. So definitely I think was worth it. See if I did get an instant delivery. Okay, so I got a common. All right, so there we go. Don't I have another one? I guess I'm waiting for another one. So I got a common, and we'll see. I got one instantly delivered. Let's see. Bought 7. Wow. Of course you did. I'll have to bought 2 more, mint 4,000 and 1. Wow. Yeah, and 4,000 will go for more, and 182 for sure. Bought 2, 1121, and 627. Definitely. You'll make up some stuff on that. 419 on the rebound. Oh, so close. So close. Everyone wants that 420. I know. All right, so the market is going to open here soon, guys. So I am going to be flipping and probably not making any money on this, but we'll see. I'm going to try to, hopefully I'll get lucky and snipe something good. So I will be on here. Jonathan for dropping by. Got a secret rare and 3 digits. What's the prediction? C-Spill was saying, I think 230 to 250. I would say 150 to 250. I just don't know. Could do even better, but that just seems like where better comics are going. So that's what I would say. Not financial advice. People talk bad about VeVe, but Dot Swoosh is making all the money while we just watch. Exactly, and that is why I did a video on Nike Swoosh or Swoosh.Nike. I think that they are such a big company, and they teamed up with Fortnite. And one of the things I say in the video, there are 240 million people using Fortnite. And my point was, I'm just keeping an eye on the time. If you have 240 million people and you get 500,000 of them, any project, whether it's VeVe, Cryptoys, DC Palm, even if that was split 3-way between those 3, that would blow up all of the apps to get that many people on. And so don't discount this. To have a company like Nike do it themselves and work with Fortnite and EA Sports now. So I talk about that in there. They changed pending delivery. Really? Got SR. Wow. Congrats, Mark. Thank you for dropping by. 820. Very good on the rebound. Still waiting. It's sold out. 606. Oh, man. Congrats, though. Damn, 2 uncommons. It happens. Common gain. I got 6 orders. Let's know what you got. Yeah, I hope one's SR for you, too. Hope the third is hope so, too. Whoops, accidentally bought 7. Come on, Ronnie. You can't accidentally do that. Good to see you, man. Glad you dropped by. Did you finish that skateboard? So we were all talking about skateboards and Cryptoys, and then I saw his tweet about skateboards. All right, guys, we've got seconds. I'm trying to see if I got another. It's still processing. I got to not only flip the market here, and I don't even have my pillow. Crap. Well, whatever. We'll figure this out. So I'm going to be looking down, guys. This is going to get quite boring for you. Market's going to open here in a second. Shoot, you smashed my finger. About 10 in total. I hope everyone does well. The mint numbers 6,000 and 166. 6,000 last, 166 first. 1963 is X-Men's first. That's the first year of the comic. This is 1964. 963 is a good mint if you can find that. That is the month, September 63, when the first X-Men came out. And we should be going live here with that. Another close one. What did BE get? I got an ultra rare and a common, and I should have another one coming, but I'm waiting on it. So I I got to decide what I'm going to do on the ultra rare. Maybe somebody in the chat can help me know what the numbers are. 2 comes, 2 uncommons, bought 5. Just hit the SR. Congrats, man. Congrats. That's awesome. Yeah, see, you just never know. That's why. By the way, guys, hit that like button. It looks like I got 29. Sometimes I refresh, it'll be more. But we can get that to 30, can't we? We could easily get that to 30. Okay, we are up, guys. The blob is up. We are 3 gems on this already. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to start flipping and start slamming the desk. Oh, I don't even know what to do. It's been so long since I've done this. Looks like $3 is still the floor. You know, I'd say if you see anything going under that, it's probably worth picking up, but obviously no guarantees here. The ultra rare is pretty low. It's at 27. So I'm going to go ahead and put, so I got uncommon, common, and then my ultra rare. So I'm going to put mine up. Let's see here. I'll put mine up for 50 because I've got a decent mint. See if it sells. No guarantees to sell. That could actually be its end price. All right, $2.99 and then $3.49 on the common. Again, I'm just sniping the commons. I'm looking for last mint 6,000. Anything good? There's Rewind 2001. He's 606 at 10. Probably a good price. I mean, this market, like I said, is a little crazy. You got to be fast with what you do. EA Sports. Let's see. Buy now. Grab another. Nike is interesting. I think. I hope buying the shirt yesterday was smart. Again, I think that's going to be the gatekeeper. So we'll have to see. I don't know. My lord, I don't even know what to do. I don't know what to do here on the ultra. I just don't want to look down and miss something. Let me go back to ultra rare and see where we're at. Oh, I messed that up. Ultra rare's at 26. Mine's sitting on there. So, it's probably going to go up a little bit. I just saw 250 on a common. So, yeah, I mean, maybe there isn't as much interest in this. Keep that in mind. You never know. I think the prices will go up a little bit more. I think they should be higher. Doesn't mean they will be. But yeah, maybe you guys can score something good. Hey, Raven, good to see you. Got a secret rare. Lord, you are so lucky. That's too much for that. I can barely see what I'm looking at. Here's the thing. I'm probably going to see something that I want, and I probably won't even be able to snipe. There's 616 for 250. It's probably a little high, although I could see somebody buying that. At 150, that could be a buy. But I think nobody bought it. It's a little high. I mean, this market is hard, guys. This is a really hard market to sell in. 277 for 1120. So I mean, yeah, the ultra rares at 26. Let's see here. I'm gonna edit mine. I mean, they're gonna go up a little bit. I'll do my 836 at 35. I think that's a good deal. These probably will go to 40. I don't know. Maybe I'll do 39.99. We'll see. It's really not good to play too many games with the prices. If you want to sell it, get rid of it. You could floor it. I mean, you're gonna make a profit if you got an ultra rare. We're at 289 now. Now, just because they're at that, they could go up. Of course, they could go back down. There's 188 for 35. I bet you somebody picks that up. Could be decent. I'm not picking it up though. Hey, Fromy, good to see you. Oh, thank you, man. Again, sending support over. You don't have to do that, man. I do appreciate it. Thanks, Fromy. That's awesome. I don't get because I don't have it all set up on here. I don't get the alerts, and I usually have my phone off. But guys, Fromy's an awesome guy. In fact, we still have to talk about beta. He's a beta tester. In fact, when we can, I'd love to have you, Michael Campa, and Jaboli Lingo maybe come on all together and just talk about your experience whenever you're allowed to. I mean, if you know you can talk about something and it's okay with VeVe, let's do it. And I know Mo would come on and we can have a good conversation about VeVe-verse and your experience on there, because I'm really interested in what's going on with that. So yeah, you should check out Fromy. He's got a Twitter account. He's very involved in VeVe. He's super nice guy. So thanks, man. I appreciate that. Let's see, bought 7. You got another secret rare, Ronnie Lido, and an ultra rare. 2. I mean, the gods are with you, man. This is like your 3rd SR, right? In 2 weeks. Let me know, Ronnie. You got some good luck. Now you are closer to the server, but I didn't think that mattered. I'm seeing 289 on these. Haven't seen anything that I really want to get. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of finicky. Let me see where this ultra rare is at. So we're at 24 on the ultra rare. Let's see here. All right, screw it. Let's see if I can. I think these will eventually, people are still getting their stuff delivered. I'm going to go cheap. I'm going to just flip this for $29.99 for $836. And hopefully that sells. I probably won't go lower. I'll probably just keep it at that. If somebody wants to buy it, they can have it. If not, then too bad. By the way, everyone, thank you for coming. We've got a good amount of people here watching. I hope it's entertaining watching me look down. But I do appreciate it. Let's see. We got 4,000. Who sold the 4,000 in here? Who said they had the 4,000? Who got the 4,000 in here? Don't tell me that. I'm looking for you. I need to know. Somebody tell me, does anyone remember who said they had number 4,000? Wow, is that way down? Got $15.99 on his. The only reason I'm asking is because I see the cool nerd is selling it, but I didn't think you were in my chat. I doubt it. Hey, but if you are cool nerd, let me know, because honestly, he is by far the greatest sniper. Then it's like Casey BMW and Andy 189. And there are a few others. I'm not one of them. Ghost, good to see you. What do you think would be better to pick up? This SR or the Barton Homer set? Ooh, that's hard to say. I mean, probably the Bart statue. I don't know. That's really a hard one. I don't know. I really don't know what the best move on that would be. What do you guys think in the chat? This SR or a Bart Simpson, because the secret rare now is at 98. So there you go. So it's less than I thought. We're now at 20 on the ultra rare. And mine did not sell at 30. We're going to get some panic selling here. Don't worry about that. This usually happens, and then there'll be a little dip here. Ooh, I should have bought that. I'll buy that. Nope, not buying that. I'm not mad because I looked at it. Looked at that late. Ooh, I'm gonna buy it. Oh, it's sold out. Damn it. I can't. I gotta be looking. 1964 just sold for 99. And I missed that. Okay, I'm pissed. I just missed 166 for 200, and I missed 1964 for 100, which is absolutely worth buying. Mother trucker. Oh, I'm so pissed. Hanano, good morning. Now I've just missed everything. You can mirror your phone. Well, actually, I'm on a tablet, and maybe I will. The problem is it's just when I'm sniping and the bandwidth and everything, I'm really kind of pissed, guys. That effing sucks. Because on the 1964 for 100, if I got stuck with it and I couldn't sell it, I'd be happy to keep it. That's the year it came out. I mean, easily in the future, that's worth a lot more. 616 for 130. And I missed that. I just went to go buy it and I missed it. I shouldn't have talked about it. Oh, my Lord. I'm not doing good, guys. 2.2 thousand cams. He's the other good sniper. He got the 1964, put it up for 2.2 thousand. I think that's way too much. He knows it's way too much, but he's trying to flex. So good for him. forgetting that, that was a good snipe. And I need to tighten up here, guys. I am not doing good. I feel sick to my stomach. Yeah, don't be mad. I saw you hesitate. I did hesitate because I was talking about it. And, oh, Andy189 got that 616. Here he is. See, I'm telling you, all the players are out here. I haven't seen Casey BMW. He's probably out on secret rares. I almost bought, let's see, your 664 out there. I almost bought that for 5. I think I'm going to hold off on that. Probably was a good deal, though, for 5 gems. I've not sold my ultra rare. Really would like to sell that. No good mints. Anyone else getting anything good out there? I'm still looking for 6,000. Obviously, 166 first mint's gone. Maybe even something like 6,400, 6,300. Those will get a few extra gems probably if you get. We won't get much on those, but God darn it, 500 for 166. I'm not quite sure that will get that much. It would back in the old days. You would for sure if you had the first mint 166, easy 1,000, 2,000 gems, easy. But no, not today. Not today. Man, that blows. I can't. It's like I can't snipe anymore. Okay, Michael Camp got 2 uncommons, 2 commons, 1 rare. Can't get 64. Oh yeah, that's right. You can't get 6,400 or 6,300. There's only 6,000. So yes, you are correct. But normally I'd say, because actually a lot of these they had done 7,500, so you could. But you are correct. You can't get that this time. I feel like I'm going to throw up. You know, the worst thing is because I'm streaming now, I don't direct connect. So that's one of the keys is direct connecting to your internet. It's definitely faster. Oh, you know, and I have my Bluetooth on. That doesn't help. You really want as much as you can, you know, gone and not running in the background. I better drink something. Jay had some whiskey in there. I don't think anyone got 6,000 yet. I've been looking for. Did some, and you know, 6,000 may not even show up on comments. You know, you could get lucky by, you know, being on you know, rares, which most people aren't on sniping, and something could pop up that's really good. Just your chances are much better, obviously, on the comments, just because it has the most. So looking to see. There's 181. I know KC BMW likes that, but that is a flipper who has it. Man, I can't believe I did not get that. So mad about the 1964. I should not have hesitated. Should not have hesitated. Really pissed. But that's what happens. These are the days. All right, now we're up to so now we're 21 on the uncommon. Things are coming up. Secret rares at 95. I mean, potentially, not financial advice, you could probably get that secret rare. It might go up to 125, 150 and get a good flip later. But that's quite risky if you don't have the gems. I won't even do it, and I do have the gems. If I started to go to 70, I probably would get it, but I'm not flipping it. So I'm not seeing anything good come up. Anyone get anything good in here? Let me know if you got a good snipe. We can talk about the Thanos drop. I'll buy that. Oh, and I didn't even get that. I'm not good. I'm not good sniping anymore. I really do need to tighten up. So the Thanos drop, because it's a mighty, I don't think many people are excited. I'm a little excited about it. It's animated, and that's the first mighty that's been animated. It's in a helicopter, so that's the first vehicle potentially has utility for it. So yeah, I think that might be one to look at, maybe one to buy. So Thanos, again, I'm going to try to get on Vault's stream on cams. I hate cams. Screw you if you're on here, you mother effer. He sniped 1981, and I tried to get. See, I can't beat these people because they've got. They probably have fiber. They're probably direct connect. You know, if you're not updating your device all the time, that also can be an issue. So it looks like floor, around a little over three gems on these. But yeah, the Thanos drop, I am a little excited about. I don't know why. I wouldn't get excited, people, just because of me. That's probably not a smart move. Probably not very smart to get excited about it, but I am. I'm not excited about, if you remember, we have stamps today. I'm not that excited. I'm probably not going to stream. I got to actually do some other work. So, yeah, that's probably, I'm probably not going to stream that. Maybe I'll snipe it a little bit. That could, you might get lucky sniping. Don't know if that's going to sell out. But yeah. All right. So we still have some good mints that I haven't seen. Haven't seen the last mint. If you guys have seen it, let me know. I feel like there's no way I'm going to be able to get anything today because everything I've tried for, no luck. No luck. And I forgot 1939 too, guys. 1939 is a good mint to look for. Haven't seen that. Some variations of that can do okay. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But I'm still furious over both misses that I had. So we still should see stuff. I'm assuming everyone has everything delivered by now. So keep that in mind. After, I don't know what to do. It's probably going to sell, isn't it? I just don't know what these are selling. I used to take a lot more risks. Probably should have gone for that. Because I haven't done this in a while, guys, I just don't know what to do. Let's see. How long till Palm Comic reveal? It's 2 p.m. Eastern. I believe so. Yeah, 1 Central will be the reveal on the Palm. Is it? And I guess is the let's see. I somewhat revealed my last Palm DC comic. Oh, you haven't? And I don't even know how to get the mint numbers, but they're locking things up this week, aren't they? Because they're going to transfer it all over to Candy. So that's going to be interesting to see how that works. Is it going to get a few more people? I don't know. But I hope it gets more people excited. That would be my hope, which is, again, why I went for this. Cams can't sell that 1981. He priced it too high. Now, some of these, like birthday mints, if you guys do snipe, sometimes you just got to hold on, have some balls, and put it at a price and just leave it there. There are people who collect it. So you just never know. You never know. I did that the other day. I set it at an actually pretty low price for what it was, and it eventually sold, and I knew who bought it. And I was like, it's one of those things where you sell and you're like, crap. I guess I mispriced it. So Fromy's saying, let's see, when will the public sale be for the comic on DC? Isn't the public sale at, let me just check here. I think it's 11, isn't it? Let's see here. What do we got? I'm trying to see if it's going to load in here. Wait a second. Did it already happen? Or no? Buy comic. I think you can go on. Can you go on now and buy it? I think you might be able to go on now and buy it. Is it still available? Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I had the wrong price on that one. The price, guys, I think I said earlier the price on the Riddler, I lowballed it. The 9.6 was 300,000. I was giving the wrong one. Not that necessarily matters, but it looks like you can buy it. Oh no, maybe not. 20 minutes. Sorry, you got 20 minutes. I might leave this up. So if you are going to go for the DC, let's do this. Give me just a second here. I'm going to go pull up DC Universe. Oh, don't do that to me. I'll pull this up so we can have it on screen. So there's 20 minutes. Why is this not working? I don't know why that wasn't working. Here we go. All right, let me share this tab. All right, guys. So if you're going to go for this, There you go. Go ahead and accept that. I'm not logged in, but there you go. 20 minutes. Now, so if you are going to go for this, just remember, the problem I had earlier when I did the early, when I got in early, was they erased all. I did like 30, and like at like 3 till, they erased all of those. So I had like 3 minutes to open up a bunch of boxes. I assume they're going to do the same thing again, but I don't know. Back down to about 20 on that ultra rare. So, if you got that, I assumed it would do a little bit better. It still could. It still could do a little bit better. I'm going to still flip here. Maybe I'll just keep going and we can cover the DC drop too. So we were covering the X-Men #3. So I'm still flipping that, guys. So bear with me here. And then I might give up here in a second. I'm still furious that I missed the mints that I wanted. I mean, back in the day, I would have at least gotten something. But I got absolutely nothing. So if you're flipping, let me just give you the prices. The secret rare is at 95. See, there's a 374. There's the 540. So 165. So I mean, if you're desperate for the money, and you have a 3-digit, maybe not floor it, but get close if you really want to sell it. But you might be able to sell it later for more. Just keep that in mind. Sometimes it's worth taking the money when you can. Let's see. You have the Cobra. That's all that matters. Let's see. I'm just looking at everything. Bruin 88. Actually, I'm a little better on Palm, but there's always room to join. Yeah, I'll have to see what I get on that. So yeah, guys, queue in 15 minutes. Let's go. What do we got here? Stan, thank you for dropping by. Was it a W or L for the DC NFT move to King? I don't know. It's a good question. And we've got, let's see, DC Palm gets no love on YouTube. I'm just stacking. Yeah, I think, and let's see. Oh, Todd McFarlane, Digital and Autograph Batman 423 is live in case someone was going for it. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, I haven't been going for that. But since we have you and we have the question from Stan, are you positive for the move, Michael, on moving to Palm? I think it could be a good move. I mean, I don't know for sure, but again, it's going to display mints. I think that will work. I think that will help because I'm a mint hunter, but it also, hopefully the actual website will work better, and that's one of the issues that I have with Palm. And all right, Big A, you lied. I was able to reveal my All-Star comic on DC. It's an uncommon. Really? How were you unable? Oh, not this one. The last one. Gotcha. Yeah, the last one. What I don't know is how to reveal what you got just now. I used to be able to go to DC3 Wiki to reveal, and you can't do that anymore. Man, I should give up my sniping days until I can just like focus. This ain't gonna happen. Maybe on Vault Stream, I'll try to direct connect and do the stream on Wi-Fi and see how that works. Trying to think, isn't 2000 the first X-Men movie? I don't know. Plus, if you guys wait here, I may end up opening up a Cryptoids Cube, if you even care, after we do the DC stuff. I hope is more organized over there for sure. So yeah, Michael Campus, the switch over to Candy, normally these scenes can be bad. The moving over doesn't always do good things. Things can happen. We need something. So I think it's good. And I think it's okay the best way to look at this, and like with Michael Campa, he's buying what he likes. I mean, if you have the money and you're buying what you like, it doesn't matter. Don't go chasing this. If you don't have the money, there's better things to invest in. But you can still get involved in VeVe. Just get involved in the stuff that's a lot cheaper. The $2 or $3 comics, start looking at those, and maybe some collectibles. But it's not like the old days where you could just, if you get a secret rare, you can flip it and make some money. But it's hard. It's really hard. Really hard. Yeah, this would have been a good idea, Deej and Rich. If DC Palm went over to VeVe, that actually would have been, I think, mutually beneficial. So yeah, I think that would have been a good idea. All right, so I'm still sniping here. You guys got 14 minutes. Again, if you're opening up a bunch of windows doing Chrome Gate so you can try to get in and get something good, just remember, it looks like I can't imagine they're not going to do it again, where they're going to just log you out of every one of those. So just keep that in mind. Let's see. Why doesn't DC respect their IP like Marvel? I mean, I don't know what you mean they don't respect it. I think they do. Just, you know, are you saying that there are too many places because they've got HRO and they're on VeVe and they're on this, like they whore themselves out, or you just think on DC Palm they're not respecting it? I don't know. I need a little bit more information. If you don't have the money, buy the floor like me. Well, and there you go. Just be careful. Just know what you can spend. I'm trying to buy Todd and McFarlane, but I don't see it. It just shows Mr. Freeze. Might have missed it. Should have joined HRO. Right? Hey Bob, good to see you. I'm and every Tuesday now with Kobe Collects and Mo Knows, we're doing the HRO crafting events at about 1:30 this week. I think we're going to do it a little earlier, just to because it's the last one, the last piece. So we're going to need more time, and we may actually want, because they've been minting earlier than that original time. Hopefully we can get on before it goes live and be ready to mint that, because he was telling me the actual mint price is going to be like 28,000 points. And that is a lot at $1 for every 750 or something like that. So keep that in mind. I have not sold my ultra rare. I'm just looking at 3 digits. There's 27.99. Yeah, so mine's right now, I have mine at $29.99. It's not selling. I'll go ahead and lower it a little bit. It's not a big deal. I mean, honestly, I could floor it. It wouldn't matter. Let me try. I'm just going to do $25.99, see if that sells. I'm not going to make a killing, but I'll at least put the money back in my account. Let's see here. Nice. Was I not following you, Doctor? Doctor followed me on VeVe. I thought I was following him. Sometimes I don't even know. There's so many places to follow people. I apologize for that, Doctor. It's 377 on the common. No good mints this night. I missed them all. I can't believe anyone's listening, staying here to watch me look at my tablet. But if you want to get that, Bruin, look up Batman 423. And okay, Stan, you're saying whoring themselves. Honestly, I just think that's good business. You want to kind of put yourself out there. I mean, if you say that, then you got to say that Disney doesn't respect themselves because they do it. I mean, it's not a bad point. Maybe that's not good. If you have multiple windows, refresh them when less than 5 minutes, and sometimes get a captcha that you'll need to do it. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad. That's actually what it was doing to me. You could just go refresh them and do that. Degen comic. All right, so here we go. Let me snipe for a while. You've got 11 minutes. So you can start setting up tabs if you want to. I don't know how much time I would waste on it right this second. But of course, you can go in and just, if they stop them from working, kick you out of the queue, you can refresh them, and that might be faster. And then just do the put your digits in. But that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. And I don't know if that's gonna if that will be faster. Probably is faster. You could also just have if you already have the windows open, I guess that's probably the way to do it. Just open the windows, have them ready to go, and refresh them. I just don't know if you can get 20, 30 windows open in 5 minutes or a little less. So let me know, has anyone seen any good mints on this? Has anyone seen the 6,000? Cams dropped 1964 to 1.2 thousand. What I find funny about that is that he knows it's not going to sell. Like, those are old school prices. Now, he used to make a killing off of stuff. I mean, he's been on here killing it. But yeah, I don't know the price for that. Probably 500, 600, and you might find somebody. I guess the other thing you do is you just leave it up. If you guys buy something good, just leave it up and wait for somebody to make you an offer. That's another good play that you can do. Man, there's still nothing. I got little headaches. I'm gonna go take my ibuprofen. Let's see. We've got 9 minutes 38 seconds for the DC comic. This has an IRL or in real life value of 300,000. And if you guys want, a lot of times, Adam, the Mad Conqueror, will list the prices in OG Vault's Discord. So I suggest you guys join his Discord um, because his chat, although sometimes can be toxic, there's a lot of good information in there still. And remember, I am going to try. Actually, I should go see if he DM me back if Sunday would work because I would like to do the Thanos drop. Let's see if I got a message from him. I don't know if I got it, but we'll find out here. I did. And all right, so yes. I'm just telling him what it is. It's Thanos helicopter with helicopter. All right, so there we go. All right, so I'm going to be on. I will be on. Of course, I got to spell helicopter, right? There we go. All right, I'm in. So Sunday, I will be on. I will be on OG Vault. So if you are interested, I'm excited because I used to do the stuff with Vault with Futters and Mo, and I consider him a good friend. But we just because he's working, we haven't had much interaction as usual. So it'll be fun to go back on there. I know he's done some things that have upset people, but I think we all have some bad times in our lives, and sometimes we say stuff we don't mean. Sometimes we say stuff we do mean. But he's still a good guy, and I want to go on there. He got me to where I am today, so I will never forget that. So yeah, I'm going to be on Vault. Yeah. All right, so we've got, let's see, Mage Insane. Vault Discourse talks. Sounds like I need to be in there talking about how much I love VeVe. I don't know if it's necessarily about VeVe. They talk about a bunch of stuff. Just like I was in there, because I let everyone know in there when I'm going live and somebody's like, well, how do I stop him? Well, you can't because I'm a freaking mod in there. Not going to stop me. Now, Vault told me not to do it. I don't do it when he streams, right? So I normally tell everyone. It's just people can be kind of dicks in there, and they don't know, but they may not know me. So, yes, Vault is a human just like the rest of us. It's exactly right. Just like Mo is. Mo can get angry all the time. I can get angry. We have our different ways of venting. And so there you go. All right, so 6 minutes 47 seconds, guys, until I don't want to go for that. Oh, I just sold my X-Men, so that must mean the price is going up. Or somebody thinks about. So what I've noticed. So let's see here. So I sold it for 26. So you'll have people come in. Let's see who bought it. So am I even for the day? I'm just going to look at my transactions here real quick. 23.78. Wait, how many did I buy? Oh, that's from yesterday. So, but from today, I'm up 3 gems and I've got 2 comics. I got a common and an uncommon left. So that's good. I actually like that. When I'm like that, then I keep it. I like to keep this. So that's so. But what I've noticed is there'll be people that sit there and they're probably manipulating the market, and they'll start buying the 3 digits that are the lowest, and they'll kind of watch the market. Then they'll delist and increase the price. So who knows? This could go up to 30, 35. Sold it. I'm not going to worry about it. It could go to 40, 50. It's not going to change my day. It's not going to put more food on the table. It just doesn't matter. But if it does for you, you can wait things out. I just don't like waiting things out. It's risky. Just the best thing to do is get rid of it. All right. Still nothing to snipe. Let's see. And Big A says, I don't care if people are dicks as long as they don't do it to me. Exactly. C-Spill. BE likes to tear shit up. I do, actually. It's not good. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't want to necessarily go out and beat the crap out of people because, look, I know there's, no matter how strong and big and how good of a fighter you are, there's always somebody out there who's going to kick your ass, and there's always that. You never know. But I do like breaking desks and hitting walls. Sometimes I would like to go out and punch people. Probably not a good idea, guys. It's not good to be violent. It doesn't. It's not cool. Doesn't look good, and I'm too old for that shit. But yeah. So there you go. We've got 4 minutes 30 seconds. Is anyone in the list? I'm going to go ahead. Let me see here. I'm going to go ahead and log in. I'm only going to have my one. This is what I'm going to do. I've got another window open. And, it actually didn't make me do it. If I get in right away on this, I'll buy another one. That will be my sign to buy another comic from this DC. So you've got 3 minutes, guys, or 4 minutes. You got 4 minutes to start opening up windows and do it. The gem amounts on these drops are irrelevant to me financially, but I still like making gems because I like to play in a video game. Yeah, it is. It's like when it is. I totally get it. I opened 12, too lazy to keep going. Get smoked on commons anyways. I mean, the thing is that you got to take risks, right, to make money. I just, Big A, you know what you're doing. He's a real estate investor. I'm sure he invests in stocks. He's got a lot of investments, and this is kind of fun for him. This is, you could look at this. I'd be very careful to look at collectibles as an investment for most people because it takes a lot of work to win, and you can lose big. But just like a lot of investors would say, you have 2.5% to 5% in gold and silver and stuff to hedge your bets. Maybe you do that. Maybe you put in 2% of what you would invest into this, but that may not be much, right? If you only are investing $1,000 a year, that's not going to be very much. So you can decide what you want, but just be very careful. This is not going to be a get rich quick scheme. I mean, look, if you got the secret rare today, it's taking forever. It's still at 95. It looks like. Let's see if that loads right. Yeah, we're still at 95. The ultra rare is at 20. Oh, I still didn't find out who bought let me see who bought it. G Metals bought it. Did you buy that for me just because? I don't know if he's on here, but he's a good guy too. Weird. Maybe he saw something in there that I didn't. But anyways, so you're not making a ton of money on these comics right now, even if you get the secret rare. So keep that in mind. It's just hard, unless they drop something that has 500 and it's really popular, it's just not going to be worth much now. So let's see here. Can I have a house, Big A? Sure, I'll airdrop. He's going to airdrop you a collectible house. Your device doesn't meet requirements. I'm banned for 12 hours. Not necessarily. I mean, I can't imagine you don't already know this, Dane. Clear the cache. I don't know if you're on a phone or a tablet. Clear your cache. Take off the app. Put the app back on. And unplug your internet. If you have an IP ban, I believe those are down to 30 minutes. So is whatever, but I can't imagine you don't know that, man. You know that, right? Big A invests into corner boys, not real estate. All right, guys, you've got minutes left until the DC Palm, until you can get Detective Comic to 140. So keep that in mind. I've got one window open since I already got it on the early access. So I'm gonna if I don't have to wait an hour and it gets me in right away on my one open window, I'll go for it. That will be God telling me it's my chance. All right, so yeah, it says sweet. It'll take like 30 minutes. Yeah, hopefully 30 minutes. All right. It's weird because my screen's because there shouldn't be a delay. That's weird. The window that I have open says 22. Okay, there we go. Now it updated. Now I see it updated. All right, here we go. Let's see. Good luck, everyone. If you're going for it, this one might sell out. I mean, people were kind of interested in it. Don't use that to whether you should buy this or not. But all right, let's see. Here we go. Let's see how long the queues are. This is probably gonna be a. So that's awesome. I mean, I don't really care because people probably kind of know who I am, but somebody's gonna fuck with that. That is what this is the sucks about streaming, right? Like stuff like that happens, and what are you gonna do? That is why I have guns. That's why I have guns. All right, so it looks like mine is sitting and loading up here. I can't believe it made me log back in since I literally just logged in. All right, 6 minutes. 6 minutes. I don't think I'm going to buy. I don't know. I was hoping it'd be instant. Well, let me know if you got in. If you got in. Oh man, Cam's got that. Cam's has got everything. He's typing all the good stuff while I'm talking to you guys. I'll just give you some prices. The ultra rare is still at 20. The let's see, the secret rare is at 98, so it's starting to go up a little bit. And 3 digits starts at 140, 145. So if I was to say this will probably get up to about 125. Ultra rare might go up to 25, and then the 3 digits might do a little bit better. Did anyone get in here? No wait. No wait for Alejandro. Man, you're lucky. Did you just have one window open or did you have multiples? Because I just had the one. It was sucked because, like I said, I can't believe it made me log back in. I wasn't expecting that. I was already logged in. It says only 4 minutes. Does it say how many are left? Just one. Congrats. Yeah, see, I think that's a sign that you should get it. Let's see here. Man, Casey BMW, you got that 1010, you bastard. Every one of my competition has taken everything I've wanted to go for here. All right, 2328. So it's not selling out. Or 2200 left now. So it's still there. How quickly, Michael or Alejandro, don't they burn these pretty quickly? If they don't sell out? I think they do. So I don't know. It might be worth. Oh, here I go. I'm gonna get in. Means absolutely nothing. I'm still looking for 6,000. Don't have that. Let's see if the secret rare is going up for you guys who have it. Secret still at 98, still at 20. If you have the rare, where's it 720? I mean, I'm a little disappointed in that. I figured it would do better. 3 on the uncommon and 369. I think I've got an uncommon I'm going to sell because I don't really care about the uncommon. And I'll probably just keep the common. All right. 3649. So I've got 63 and 64 in that number and 9 for September. Okay, guys. So yeah, I sucked today. I got the big. Oh, you got the IP ban. Really? See, sometimes that's what happens. If you have too good at internet. Do you actually do good, Casey BMW, when you're on 5G? I don't know. I don't know how you do. All right, guys. How can we check mint numbers? You can't anymore. DC3 Wiki used to be able to. Now it's behind a paywall, and you have to have information you can't get anymore to get that. All right, so I'm just curious, guys. And Casey BMW, you tell me. This is kind of funny. I'm going to play the mint game. This is what I got, guys. This is the mint I got. This is for my uncommon. 3649. So hear me out. The original X-Men came out on 9. This is funny. Came out on 9/63, September of 63. And this comic came out in 1964. Does this count? Does this count for being having any value? Let me know what you guys think. I think that's hysterical. I do okay on 5G, but not like Wi-Fi. I don't even know how you do okay on that. Like you must have something else. 1313 minted of 3,500. Yikes. Okay, well there you go. Is anyone buying my 3649 mint for X-Men? Again, X-Men came out in September of 1963, and this comic is 1964. I just want people to make fun of me because I really want this mint to do well. 3649. All right, guys, tell me what you think as I put that in there. What do you guys think here? Is that something? Am I ridiculous? Am I crazy? I mean, I am crazy and ridiculous. Does my 3649 have any extra value? Casey BMW? I could probably will it into here if I sold it for like 5 cents over floor. I bet you somebody in here might buy it. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to go in. This is a little trick I have. I think I just wasted. Hey, Monos. How you doing, man? I thought you were going to sleep in. By the way, you missed it, and we're going to do it again. I told everyone today was your birthday, and they all said happy birthday. I think we had a lot more people in then. But guys, it is Mono's birthday. He's turning 4 today. And let's see, could have joined a PFL race with that money. Yeah, you could have. And so let's wish Mo happy birthday. And his girlfriend, same birthday. Oh, come on, Casey BMW, pump my shit. Okay, it's worth. He's saying my mint is not worth anything. Well, that just sucks. But good news is that everyone loves Mo. And yeah, here we are. We have stamps coming up. Hold on, Mo. I have a little bit of a headache. I don't know what's going on. I think it might have been here. Hold on. Let's see. I appreciate it. Let's see. Mo, if you want to come in, you can come in. Are we doing PFL today? Feeling a little under. There's stamps. I don't give a darn about the stamps. So, but yeah, happy birthday. Look, everyone's coming out to say happy birthday. Nobody would do that for me. The biggest bro, stop work to come and wish Mo happy birthday. Thanks, the biggest bro. Glad to have you. Very awesome. Go back to work. I'm not. Yeah, no, he's worth. He's absolutely worth it. Crypto Kane. Good. See, now everyone's coming out. Like, very cool, guys. If you're coming out, hit that like button too. Because Mo wants it for his birthday. No, but seriously, happy birthday, bro. You made it through another year. That's always a good thing. And you have more. If you go back through the video, not only will you see that I doxed myself, but you'll see the other birthday wishes. So very cool. I'm going to close that down. All right, so the price is starting to go down on the uncommon. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and put mine up. If anyone wants my uncommon, I'm going to put it up for $3.05, $3.05. And you can say, because this is super special, I know you all wish, because this will be worth money later, that I bought an uncommon X-Men #3 from BE Informant. All right, guys. I just listed it. This is going to be worth a ton of money in my drinks, but you know, whatever. Let's see what we got. Happy Scarlet. I have until April. I've got until April. So okay. No afternoon PFL show today. I have championship stream at 6. Oh, that's right. This major race schedule is going to take some getting used to. Because you've got you have the big race this weekend too. You've got Churchill, you've got Kentucky Derby, right, Mo? By the way, I think you heard, but I did send you a link if you want to come in. I'm going to open up, since we still have some people in here, I'm going to open up a Cryptoids Cube or 2 or 3, no, 1 or 2. I don't know. Is anyone interested in seeing a cube opening before I get off? And maybe Mo can join for a few minutes, because I'm sure he wants to actually enjoy his birthday and not spend it with some skin. So I don't know. But if you want to come on, you've got the link. If you want to open up a cube, that is cool, because I will do it. All right, so no good snipes today. Oh, did somebody buy it? Who bought it? Who bought? Oh, look at that. Thank you. Casey BMW bought my. And the funny thing is, he was lying his ass off because he knows that's worth. It has some extra value. I just don't know what it is, and I don't know when that's going to be. But that's funny. All right, so now I'm left. I'm in profit for about 6 gems today, and I have 1 comment. That's what I like. I normally like to just break even, pay for what I wanted that day, and then I'm done. If I can get lucky, then that's awesome. So okay, so let's see what no virtual derby isn't until the end of the season, but we have 2 championship week 2 now. Thursdays then say, oh, okay, gotcha. And he's laughing because he knows he's just screwed me over. Thanks, Casey BMW. I appreciate it. It has been memorialized on this horrible stream, and so if I'm ever famous, which I'll never be, you can say you bought a crappy comic from me. Tito 420. Let's see. I'm running up to the store for creamer, but if you're on when I get back, I'll tell them. I'll wait. I'll wait for your birthday, even if we get down to like 5 people watching. So, guys, I'm gonna wait. I don't. He's in New York, so I don't know how long it takes to get creamer. I don't expect very long, so I'll wait a little bit, and I'll open up a cube when Mo gets on, or maybe I'll do one now and one when he gets on, and we can talk a few things. Especially if you guys have any questions about Photo Finish Live. Let me know. I am going to go back to let's go back to share this tab. So this is what we had today. A lot of people were asking about what's coming up, what we got. Obviously this is going to be worth the most. Casey BMW just DM'd me and said this is the comic he's been most excited about since the beginning of VeVe. He actually told me this a couple years ago that he really wanted this. So, even though it was published in 1982, is probably the most valuable comic. Again, in my dreams, this is not going to do well, guys. Not another, but at least the price is right. We can give VeVe props. Good job, VeVe. You got the price right for not a great comic. Probably should have had the mint size at 5,000, but we'll take what we can get. Let me ask you this, since again, I'm going to be on Vault. He's already said it's okay, so I'm going to put up a new question here. Let's end the poll. So in the end, guys, for today's comic, 75. I mean, that's a really good amount of votes. 75 votes. 75% went for it. 25% did it. And maybe that was the right choice if you got a common or uncommon or rare. So just keep it in mind. Nothing's for sure. Even though it's an early X-Men comic, a good one, and of course it could go up later today. So keep that in mind too. This is why you get rid of stuff as quickly as possible when it's at its highest value. But sometimes when you have something that's really good, you don't know what to do, and that's the situation that I'm normally in. I don't know what to do. What the right thing is. Usually the right thing is if you want to flip it to buy other stuff, do it quickly. All right, so let's start a poll. And then you guys can let me know what your thoughts are on this. Are you going for? Let's see. I can't believe it's a Marvel Mighty thing. You're going for the Marvel Mighty's Thanos copter. Now he's in it, right? Like we get this. I haven't seen the animation. I can go see if I can look that up. All right, so there you go, guys. We got the poll up. Let me know what you think. While Mo's gonna run to get some creamer. I guess the stuff he had went bad. But anyways, yeah. So I don't know. This doesn't mean anything. Like, we always joke about, oh, we could have done this in the VeVe-verse, and Mighties are going to be in a game and all of this. I don't know. If they were, it's more like having them would unlock that character in a game. And honestly, and you guys can let me know in the chat what you think. I feel like that's more of where this is going to go, because that's what Nike did. And I talked a little bit about this. I still believe at some point we're going to be able to take our physical digital, our real digital, and put it into a game, maybe with the mint and stuff like that. But it looks like now with like Nike and Fortnite was clear about this. When you bought, if you had linked your accounts and you had the digital, their got one of their shoes, you could link your accounts, which unlocked potential to get something in the game. You weren't actually getting anything of value that you could sell in the market. It just unlocks something in the game. So maybe that's what it's going to be for the near future. If you own something, it's going to unlock something in the game. You're not going to actually physically, if that's what you want to call it, move it into that virtual world or whatever. It may just unlock it in there, and everyone has that same character. It doesn't have your mint number, looks the same for everyone. I think that's where it's going to go. So, they potentially could do that with the Mighties. I don't know. I haven't really read through this, so I don't know. Nothing special is attached. There's no, if you get it, you get this. I mean, I don't love the fact that it's got 1,800. I think that's way too much. I think 1,000 would have been good because I would have loved to have gotten that last mint. Probably in something like this to do really well, 600-700 would have been best. So let me know what your thoughts are. Yeah, let me go see if I can find the animation. Scar wants to see the animation. Let me see if let me go look at VeVe. I'm sure they put it out there, right? I don't understand why they don't give us the animation on this. It makes absolutely no sense why they wouldn't do it. Let's see. Thanos Mighty. But I do think because Thanos Mighty didn't do too well, because Thanos himself on the bigger collectibles and the gauntlet didn't do too well. I feel like that's a little bit of an issue. So I'm not seeing. Let me go on here. I don't. Okay, hold on. Is this it for real? I think this person. Oh, maybe this is real. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking to see if I can find the Thanos. If they have an official one. All right. Let's see if this works. I don't know if this is real or if this is like fan made. Here you go. There you go. There's the Thanos. Amazing. I hear a lot of clicking. Is this it? Does that make you want to buy it? I don't know. Maybe it is. By the way, we're waiting for Mo to get back. So if you're bored, you might not be bored when he gets back. Probably won't be on too long, but I'm definitely going to be doing a cube opening for Cryptoys. So who knows? I did really well last night, so I don't know if I used up all my luck. But there's the Thanos chopper. I agree. I always thought it would be to unlock the character in the game, whatever that game might be. So, that might be the case. This may just be owning something unlocks it. I think eventually I could see you being able to, bring your actual item that you own into the game but that takes a lot more work than if you think about it, than just to do that. So let me stop sharing that because I don't want to dox myself again. That was not a good move. Not a good move. And now I still hear that damn thing going. It's still going. I gotta mute that. All right, so we'll go back here to the mic. So there you go. There that is. I don't know how excited people are going to get about it. I don't know how excited I am about it. So we'll have to see what's going on here. I can't even find it. There we go. All right, cool. I'm off of that annoyingness. So all right, so we got the Thanos drop. Again, I'll be on Vaults this Sunday. It's an ultra rare. Kind of would have been cool actually if it was a secret rare. I don't know if that would have helped it too much, but that's what we got coming up. And then of course, if you want to lose money today, now we got New Zealand stamped on Saturday. Good thing I can sleep in. I'm not even going to go for it. I don't care if I can mint like an island. I'm not going for it. Guys, this is happening in 40 minutes. So, yeah, I don't know if we collect all 5,000 of these, what do we get? Is there anything that we get for this? Secret rare, first edition. All right. Collect and hold all 7 stamps series are collectibles from 8 a.m. Pacific through 11:59 Pacific time on December 6th. And receive the 1938 Chester A. Arthur stamp art collectible to add to your airdrop. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see who the presidents are. So far, see, I like Grant. I'm in Missouri. Grant's farm. We have all that fun stuff here. I mean, okay, we got the Lincoln stamp. We've had Lincoln on every single one. Oh my God. These are, for most, will be the most obscure presidents. So I don't think these are going to do well. Yeah, him the stance by the Riddler or buy a PFL horse. You might, might do better on Photo Finish Live. We're still waiting, guys, for Mo to get here so I can open up a cube. But yeah, we've got this stamp drop today. So I'm not going to really cover it, although I'll just keep it up in the background for now. Don't think this is worth going for. Let me give you some prices on the comic today. If you did go for the Marvel number 3, we are $369 on the common. It was way under what I thought. $299 on the uncommon. Rare is $765. Ultra rare is $20.50. I mean, I feel like the ultra rare is going to go up a little bit. I'm just looking to see if the 3 digits. So 3 digits. The first one you can get is $25.99, which is where I sold mine. Then $27.99, and then none until 30. So I could see these going up to 25.30. And then the secret rare is at 95. So these really aren't moving. No, there's Deej. I haven't seen them on here in a while. I'm just seeing if there's any good mints worth buying. That one's pretty good. Casey BMW, I see a mint on secret rare you might like. If you're still listening. I don't know. I used to collect this one. Probably not worth it. But I think you'll know what it is. It's a long one. It's a 4 digit. Yeah, there's the 1111 for 222. I mean, those used to be like guaranteed awesomeness. So probably nothing worth sniping anymore. I probably missed the 6,000. By this time, everyone has what they want listed on there. There's 1101 just popped up. That's too much. 199's at 40. So you just tell 188 at 47.50. All the same snipers. Literally didn't snipe one thing today. So nothing great. But yeah, if you want, we do have the stamps coming up here. And if you collect all 500 of them, you get a secret rare something. So you might want to keep that in mind. And Cryptoys, let me show you, because I know you guys care. Does anyone in here care about Cryptoys other than Big A? So Big A, look what I got last night. I didn't, it's wrapped. Look what I got. Look at this. I don't want to unwrap it. I got the Grail Mickey, number 51. Wish it was 50. I can't complain. So if only trading was active, I have 3 Grub Plutos, no Mickey. Yeah, I mean, I've got 2 Plutos. So I've got that. So I got the Grail Pluto. Go back to the backpack. And then wrapped. Then I also got, the Minnie Mouse. But where is it? Why isn't it showing up? It should be at the top, the other one that I got. Hold on. Right here. Look at this. Got the Grail Darth Maul. That's the one I wanted the most out of the new collection. Mint 700. Yeah, Big A, you're right. That is actually... How did you know, Big A? You shouldn't put that on there. You got it. That, let's see. That was it. That used to be a pretty good mint to get. If that had been at floor, I would have bought it. But I like it. Hey, and here we go. Here we got the Birthday Man, one of the greatest skeletons that ever existed. Mo knows. Happy birthday, man. How are you doing?
All right, what up, brother?
You got your creamer. Did you have no creamer? Was the creamer you had bad? That is the question everyone's been asking.
Yeah, I was out. Completely out. Yeah, we don't use milk or any of that bullshit around here.
Go for the real deal. No, I get it. I get it.
I was gonna
Did
run
you-
up to the fucking weed store. I got happy hour from 12 to 2, so I got about 35 minutes. I gotta run up and grab some bud.
Oh, perfect. What is happy hour? You get a special deal?
20% off from 12 to 2. Yeah. So I get my pens for like 42 instead of 50. And
Those are 1 gram?
they have 1 gram and 2 grammers. So the dab woods are 1 gram. And then the fried and the bars, which is the one I normally get with the White Widow.
Right.
Those are 2 grams. But
And how much are those?
same price, because it's like liquid diamonds. I don't know what the fuck this shit is that we fucking put in our body anymore. But
I know, right?
Pretty sure it ain't weed. But yeah. So
all right. Well, it seems like I never get any deals when I do, because here
liquid diamond.
it's a ripoff. Now, let me ask you this: is it 44, and then New York adds 25% onto that, or is that 44 out the door?
If you pay with a card, we tax. If you pay cash, you don't.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
Man, I'm in the wrong place here. Like, we're like, if you get a good deal, it's like 85.90 for a gram. Yeah, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Let's see. I get 15 full gram carts, 99. 15 for 99? Dude, what a rip.
I mean, they better have scannable QR codes, because I'm so fucking anal with that shit, dude. Like, back in the day, there was like people that were making their own carts. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Anytime I saw those generic ass fucking refillable fucking things, I stayed far the fuck away. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Put that shit in my fucking body, bro.
That's crazy.
But when they got, as long as they have the labels and the QR codes, I mean, I can check it on their website, you know.
For sure. I mean, we're getting ripped here.
Oh, for sure.
I mean,
most people get ripped. We got ripped in New York for fucking decades, man.
You're just saying now you have more competition. The problem is that the state won't allow too much competition. They only allow.
Yeah, so there's a loophole here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the loophole is weed is legal now. So I can actually sit anywhere I want. I can't be in a school zone, obviously, stuff like that.
Right.
But I can actually go to a park, and I can sit there. And people do this in Central Park in New York City. I just sit there, and let's say I buy 100 flash drives, right? And I just sit there and I sell flash drives with my music on it. And I basically say, okay, you come up, $35, buy a flash drive. Oh, you happen to smoke weed too? Here you go. As long as you're not buying the weed, you're just buying that, and I'm just giving you that, it's okay to transfer weed between 2 legal adults in New York.
Oh, gotcha.
So people were doing that shit for the longest time, dude. And I was thinking about doing that shit at the beach this summer. But
so basically, that's what keeps the prices low. Now, of course, it looks like Wapmamis is getting a good deal in Michigan. Well, maybe it takes a little time for prices to come down, competition to come out. That's just crazy.
Yeah. Well, just wait till this country is so far in debt that we have to legalize it across the board anyway.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's going to be a game changer.
I'll be on commercial fucking jets just pumping down joints and ripping pens. Like, no one's going to give a shit.
Right. All over time. I'm sure it's all over Times Square. That's funny. All right, so I don't know.
Well, smoking, yeah, but the fact that you can sit out and openly deal it now in front of cops and they can't do a damn thing about it.
Right.
Can't do a damn thing about it.
Easy, because you can say I didn't sell, and if they sit there and try to catch you, you actually sold them a drive or whatever.
Yeah, whatever it was. People sell CDs, T-shirts, mugs. Basically, just name any tchotchke that you can 100 extra money on, and you just fucking sell that. And it's like, oh, if you buy this, you get it's like an eighth. If you get this one, it's a quarter. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just know, like, it's like a menu, you know? It's crazy, man.
So you can give it away for free. That's super interesting. All right.
All for something that should be legal anyway, because it brings all sorts of people and cultures and all sorts of shit together, man. Like, we used to have...
go ahead.
I would say Doc might be able to vouch for this. I think we talked about it on one of the shows. Like, we used to have a lot of, like, race wars, you know, here in New York and Long Island, like where I live. Dude, like, there was a fenced-in area where our high school had lunch, and it was to the point where, like, people wouldn't even go out there because it was just nothing but crazy race wars, like a cage match.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, dude, it was always bad. It was like a fucking cage match. And but then, like, during my era, like when I grew up, we were all just about chilling, making music, playing sports, smoking bud, you know, chasing tail. That's all we did. We weren't fighting. Like, we weren't fighters, bro. I had gangs roll up, you know what I'm saying, jack my boys and shit, and then when it comes to me, I'm like, yo, dude, the fuck? Like, what are we really doing? You know what I'm saying? You just start like running your mouth with these people, and it's like they're like, all right, dude, you know what? Like, they wouldn't give my friends their shit back, but they would never fuck with me. You know?
Right.
But like,
Well,
when you smoke weed, bro, you just sit down and people just having conversations. You find you have way more things in common than you fucking, you know.
It's true. It's true. Actually, when you stop and talk to anyone, you know, I know we've been kind of jaded with all this political stuff, no matter what, and I don't even want to get into that shit. If you don't go into that part and you just talk to somebody, you're going to find like 95% of the people, you're going to have a good conversation, you're going to like them, and that's what it's all about. Just like talking to people and not worrying about some of the bullshit out there. But
Like
I
how
do
it used
think,
to be.
yeah, well, it should be, and maybe we'll get back to it. Hopefully we'll get back to it. But as I say, is my uncle who's in Ohio they just legalized it for recreational uses. He's always said, I don't agree with it, but it should be decriminalized. Like, so we don't want the government saying it's okay. But if you get it, it's just a ticket. Then he told me the other day, he's like, I've changed my mind because we need the tax money.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's true, and it's a good way to raise taxes.
Well,
and
yeah.
Why not?
That was always the issue. Yeah, well, they're going to do it anyway. Right. But like California, you know, they didn't really try to tax it as much because it was like, you know, San Fran, Northern California, they were all for the people, yada, yada, yada. Right. But when Colorado legalized it and people were lined up down the fucking block, they raised it. Well, they made enough money where basically everyone in the state was getting a full tax refund within the first hour. You know what I'm saying?
You're kidding me.
All the school taxes were paid for, all the programs were covered, like within 1 hour. And that's the sales pitch.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and that's the sales pitch now that people use when they go to, you know, when they go to legislation in other states. You know.
Absolutely. By the way,
I appreciate it.
Good to see you. Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for dropping by, man. Yeah,
appreciate it.
Do you mind your age? 42?
Yeah, 42. Yeah.
42. Okay, so you're just a baby. So, Mo doesn't have much time. I don't have much time. Just real quick, if you guys are interested,
I got a half hour. But...
If you guys are interested, which you shouldn't be, there are presidential stamps that are going to be going on sale here in 30 minutes. Just keep that in mind.
Why did they drop the stamps on my birthday at 1 o'clock? Didn't we already have one shitty drop today?
Yeah, well, it wasn't. It's supposed to be pretty good. I mean, I got an ultra rare, so I'm even. I sold my uncommon to Casey BMW. He helped me out. But the uncommon's at 20, and the rare is at 90. Ooh, now it's starting to come down to somebody buy, and nobody bought that. Okay, so I'm gonna keep an eye on the secret rares. But I missed two awesome sites. I missed 1964, which was this comic, and 166. And I was so pissed. I did slam the desk. But anyways, all right, let's go back to the cryptoids. I'm going to open up a cube. Did you want to open up a cube?
I actually opened up the rest of my girl last night for her birthday, and we whipped big time.
Well, you want to show before I do mine? Do you want to show what you got?
It was just nothing but commons. We got a common, common Obi-Wan, common Beastman, and a common Evil Lyn.
You guys, you've done pretty well, though, in the past. It's not like you've done terrible. You usually do
well. Yeah. No, I'm not going to sit here and be like, I never get anything good. No, I've gotten some good stuff on cryptos. VeVe don't give me shit. But...
Right, exactly. You know, there's supposed to be some update on the backpack. I don't
Thank you, X-Layer.
Oh, yeah, thank you. And thank you for dropping by. Good to have some new faces in here.
Love
if you don't come up, we never know. We never know. All right, so here we go. I'm going to go for this. Who knows what I'm going to get? I don't really need anything. I already have a soft set. There's no way I have enough to get the get another soft set, and there's no way that I'm going to get Ultra Rail. So let's give this a try.
That was my old pickup line back in my college days.
Can you hear this?
Hey, girl, you want to see my soft set?
Yeah, right.
You want to come back to my room and see my soft set, baby?
All right, here we go. Let's do it. All right, see what happens. Can you hear this or no? Oh, Jeff, you motherfucker!
Yeah, I've heard. Oh shit, you're about to get knocked Jeff out.
Oh, Jeff, I don't have my son here. You could have given me a warning. Oh my lord!
There you go.
I'm kicking him out. I'm kicking you. That's awesome.
Jeff, you.
Look at him. He just showed up. He rugged me. All right, let's see what I got. This might. No, I was thinking this is not my first. This might be my second. Oh, Jeff. Jeff, he's been here since the beginning. He had to show his head. That's hysterical. Oh, 1183 means absolutely nothing. All right, Classic Mickey is super friendly. Go get her with a positive can-do attitude. But he doesn't have a positive enough attitude to give me him in an Ultra Grail. All right. Well, that was certainly fun. Thank you, Jeff.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
What?
Oh, I forgot. I got to hold on. Ark is out on PS5. Holy shit. I'm building a horse. I'm building a horse track today. I forgot I got things to do. Ark. Holy shit. They delayed the remake of Ark on Unreal Engine 5. They're basically charging us full price for the same game for the third time. But I will pay it. Why did they do that? I could, whatever, because we're suckers. But I will pay it. Because I do have a group that I play with, and I used to have like the sickest Baronix dragon freaking complex you've ever seen. But hey, I'm building a horse track, and we're gonna be racing Baronix and horses all day, every day over on Ark. So, if anybody plays Ark, let me know. Be on I think it's cross-platform. Yes. Sorry, I didn't mean to get excited, but my buddy just texted me. I was like, holy shit.
No, that's good. That's good. Something else to take your mind away from PFL.
No, I'm actually. Hey, thank you, Walt. I'm actually. I've been taking Python classes.
Oh, okay. So
I started writing a what else? Typing adventures. Remember those?
Yep.
Yeah. So I was like, VE walks into a room. Do you go left or right?
I remember that.
And it says left, and it says the Cobra strikes. You die. Try again.
Right.
Actually, I was using some of our stuff with some of my tests. I was like, Mo and BE walk into the room. I was just like, it did not work. But
when you get something out there, we should do that. We could actually, that might be funny to do for our Whale Wars game that I have some ideas, by the way. I'll tell you offline. Just real quick, OG Vault, cool. Thanks for the birthday wishes for Mo.
Yeah, I appreciate that, guys.
Did you get I DM'd you, Vault, about Sunday? Definitely, I'm on. It's that Thanos helicopter thing that's probably going to do horrible, but that's the one that I figured would be fun to come on. So I'll do that. Jeff is saying at least I got the Grail Mall. I did get the Grail Mall.
Dude, what a sick pull. That was a sick pull. Unfortunately, I have to make fun of you all the time because I don't like to make fun of everybody else. I like to make fun of you.
Which is
that was a hell of a pull, man. That
was crazy. And I already have the Padme Ultra Grail, right? And then I got that. Where did it go?
Okay, don't just nonchalantly go. Oh, I got the Ultra Grail. Yeah. Now you're like fucking Dino, and now I'm starting to dislike you just as much as him.
That's how I'm doing a good job.
Yeah.
Right.
Bad enough he thought me and you were a freaking puppet show.
I know.
No, I'm just kidding. I love Dino.
Dino's a good guy. All right, so I might as well just do this because we actually have more than 2 people in here. So, all right, let's open this up. Jeff's here. Let's get the comment out of the way, and let's do it. Let's see what I got here. And hopefully you can hear this. Hey, Mo Fresh is in the house.
Thank you, Mo Fresh.
Good to see you. Thank you.
You missed the cake.
All right, there we go. All right, let's see what happens here. What comment? It's probably going to be the Luke comment because last night that's what I got.
It's going to be a Will.
Okay, rare. I mean, I have this, but it could be worse. Actually, I think this is one of the better ones. So I did call.
I mean, you can have pew battles.
Right. All right, let's see here.
You smell like pew.
760. What I get, it's too bad it wasn't 770. Although 76 is when they were, filming and it was written. So I don't know, maybe 760 could have some extra value. Casey BMW, are you in here? Can you verify? Vault, what do you think? Does 760 have extra value for Star Wars stuff? So not bad. I mean, I've got
well, it ain't better than mine because I got number 214 on that Luke.
Oh wow. Yeah, like I said, I think I have another rare. Let's see if I can beat. Maybe I got another rare. I got Obi-Wan Kenobi. These are all. I can't wait until they make it a little bit easier to get through your collection. All right, so here we go.
I just can't wait till I can get rid of all my Star Wars stuff for as many Skeletors as I can have.
Right, that's what see in trading. So here you go. Yeah, no, I got 2618. So if I opened one, that would obviously be the one I would open. So there you go. So nothing crazy, but very happy last night. Cleaned up pretty good.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah. And then these are all my open ones. How many open cubes do you have?
I open most of mine because I'm a psycho when I spin a wheel.
Yes, you do. You do.
And I also listen to people like Hanano and yourself who tell me to put more spaces on there to open, but hey, I'm a masochist, Doc,
I mean,
like
look at
Doc
this.
likes to say it. If
should be
everyone's not
proud.
suffering, Mo's not having fun.
I actually forgot that I have this. I might actually. I only need one more for the soft set. I got to see what I need for the soft set. So I forgot that I had this. So I've got this Grail, and so I need Padme. And do I have? I'll have to go through and check, but I think I'm getting close to a set for that. So I might be able to complete the soft set. Oh, and then here you go. No market, no. Yeah, absolutely. I just meant in the future. Maybe
No
we have
market, no buy.
Right, exactly.
Ding, ding, ding,
and it looks like if you bought the comic today, prices are just kind of stabilizing. The common's going up a little. It's about $379, $380. Uncommon looks like it sits around 3 and then hops up to 310 and 320. So you might see 350s on those. And rare, I mean, basically you broke even on the rares. So 90 on that secret rare. I'd like to see it come down more. I might get some more. But yes, no market right now on Cryptoys. We're about 1 month in. 1 month in when he said a lot of changes are going to happen. They did announce last night that the Yoda,
there's a change.
Well, the change today.
You mean the update? Yeah.
There's an update today somewhere. We got to find it on the app, and then it should be happening anytime soon. And then, they're just going to do these other updates. But they've got the Yoda Grail and Ultra Grail airdrop. That's happening this week, which we didn't know. So nobody knows what it looks like. So,
right. Yeah, I mean, listen, when it comes to like no market, no value, I mean, listen, it's true. There's no value you can put in your pocket. But I mean, listen, like body Skeletors again. I mean, Skeletor is very, very near and dear to me. I may not be on the level of Motu Joe. I may not have my whole name based around the franchise, but Skeletor is, again, my childhood, man. He-Man. So to me, you can't put a value on, the Skeletors I got, opening them, hanging out, doing the shows, right? Like, that's the value. And, if you're okay with that value and that is payment enough, shut the fuck up. Turn off your damn screen. I'm going to come to Michigan and drop kick you in the face. You have no
Michigan,
idea.
You mean Missouri.
I'm Missouri.
If you go to Michigan, you're going to go get whopped.
I was watching 90 Day. I was watching 90 Day Fiance. I'm going to go drop kick Gino in the face, apparently. I'm going to come to Missouri. I'm going to be miserable. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, we do. We call it misery here.
It's well, misery loves company. I'm coming.
All right.
No, but saying, listen,
does it mean anything that I got? Oh no, I thought I got 51 on this. I got 58. My bad. I thought I had 251 good ones. So yeah, no, I mean, but I did sit there and watch you get one stream on there. You got some crazy 2-digit mints on some good stuff.
So. Oh, I have really good mints. I have way better mints than I do rarity.
Right.
So.
Well, but you do have some good rarity too.
I mean, honestly, outside of the Padme and the Mickeys, because no one's ever getting the Skeletor that I got from Will. Like that's never going anywhere. I mean, that's staying with me. So.
Right. Absolutely.
But everything else, man, yeah, I don't really know. I guess I have no Ultra Grails, obviously.
Right.
I have to build my own skateboard.
Right, or steal one from Dino.
But yeah, I got the Grail. Oh, I don't even have the Grail set on Mickey. I got Mickey and Pluto. I don't have Minnie. I think I have 2 Plutos. Right. And He-Man? He-Man, I don't really have much anything good either. I just have a lot of like basic Atoms and Skeletors and yeah, and Star Wars is my low mint, so yeah, it'll be interesting. I hope we get trading or like I said, the marketplace, is great. Like, obviously, everybody wants to make money and put value on it so we can, flip cubes, and that's great. But I don't know. It's just going to be cool, like I said, to be, oh, shit, I didn't get that He-Man. Like, I got 17, Padmes, right? And you're a huge Star Wars fan, and I'm really not. So
Right.
I'll just unload it to you, and you unload it to me. Like, that's going to be cool. Right? Because remember we had that, oh, no, it wasn't on ours.
We had a deal.
No, it wasn't on the Cubathon. It was on their marathon stream, right? Where they talked with stepsister.
Oh yeah.
Swap XYZ, whatever it is.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, like even something like that. It's cool.
I forgot about that. I got some free stuff from that. This is what I had. So I have the Pluto Crystal Grail 51 and the Padme Ultra Grail 51. I knew I had two that were 51. Could you imagine if you had the whole all the Ultra Grails in like same digit? It'd be almost impossible. Almost impossible.
That would be dope.
Well, obviously now you couldn't do it, but with a store you could. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with the store. If you're just joining us, we're not going to be on much longer. There is stamps for sale today, and I don't know if they're going to have if it's a marketplace announcement today, but I do believe, I know they're working on it, and Mo and I have talked about this, and people don't buy it. But there are not only regulatory issues that they have to deal with when you're dealing with the 13 plus crowd and 18 plus crowd. You also have Apple App Store and Google stores. They have their own rules for what you can do with apps, and it could make it so they have to arrange it in a way that protects 13 plus. So it makes it a lot harder to do that. And I don't know how you get through that. I don't know if you have to have let's say an app and a web app, and then maybe the web app where you could do KYC, all that stuff. So I don't do.
Well, that's exactly that's exactly what most companies are planning on doing.
Okay.
And I also know from other companies talking with people, I'm not going to name, but yeah, I mean that's the idea. Again, it's the Trojan horse. It's always what I'm saying. It's sneak it in, right? Because if you put the legislation out there and say, hey, we're going to put all these crypto games in and NFTs, it's like boom, it's just going to get so much red tape thrown at it. Whereas if they say, hey, you know what? Oh, it's a platform, it's a game for kids. Sure, yeah, we love that stuff.
Right.
And then
we'll allow trading. They can allow trading.
Well,
absolutely.
But I'm saying, but then you just kind of let it simmer. You know what I mean? It's like you let it simmer for a little bit, and then like 2 months in, you just kind of unlock the back door, and you're like, okay, by the way, if you happen to have a wallet here on our web portal, hey, link it. And if you happen to do that, now you have access to your NFTs. And if you happen to do that, now you happen to sell them on the thing. And if money happens to make its way over here onto the platform on the web app, or the mobile app, then so be it. But the thing is, the beauty of the world we live in right now, and photo finish is a perfect example of this. You don't need an app. A lot of people are like, oh, this thing sucks. We don't have an app, blah, 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 blah. Thanks to responsive web design, and Web3, like with modern way people write web code now.
Right.
The first thing it does is it checks the device that you're on. So it basically says it knows the user is on Android, it knows you're on iPhone, it knows you're on Safari, it knows if you're on Chrome, it knows what version of that program you're on. And based on that first, query that it asks,
or handshake, whatever you want to call it.
It's just boom, it loads up a completely different experience for you, right? So what that means is you don't have to go out of your way and make an app, go through certifications, go through the scrutiny. You just build your website correctly, and that's it. And again, don't believe me? You could take a regular website, make it a small little window, and start dragging it around different sizes. Watch the text move. Watch the menu go from the top left to the top across the top when you make it a certain size, right? Like these are all things that companies have been doing again for like over a decade now. Which is why I don't think we always need to be rushing for a mobile app, Yeah,
I agree. And I already have too many darn mobile apps anyways.
Maybe crypto is different, though. Maybe crypto is different because of the game. Like maybe a game on a web platform would be tough to pull off. I don't know.
And also the AR, VR, whatever, all that stuff that they've got too. That's easier to do on a portable device.
Yeah, no, but I've looked into APIs that have that connectivity there. So would it be easier in an app? Maybe resource wise, I don't know. I haven't coded it myself, but I mean, I guess I just know you can access it through a web portal. So
I just think that Chico
Roco does it,
right? Well, that's
You
a
know?
4-letter word right now. Nobody cares about them anymore.
Oh, bro, I don't care about them anymore. We haven't really talked about that. Let's
Yeah,
just do
let's talk about it because
do an edition of Fudders.
yeah, this is total. So fuck
Fud Light.
you. Yeah, fuck you. I shouldn't say that twice in a row. I'll get demonetized where I'm not monetized anyways. But yeah, no, total BS. Promoting a link and then
Bro.
like a whale clicks it and come on, man, and then they don't do anything. They lost out big.
So I've seen that before. We've seen it, and it's like,
Right.
this is why you should always have a burner wallet.
Right.
I mean, I think I use 3 of them nowadays. Yep, Chico Scammo. Same exact shit though, man. Like, yeah, they rebranded. They went to what, AR Toys, or what the hell it was called,
Right.
and then
Right. Exactly.
and like everyone's all excited. And even at that point, right? I'm sitting there talking to Steph because she knows every day my alarm goes off at 3:59.
You were collecting them every day. You got
and
me.
she's like, "Oh, Chico Roco time!" Like she knew exactly what time it was every day.
Yep.
And nowadays she says it, I'm just like, she knows. She's like, "Oh yeah, that's right. They're a bunch of scam artists." And because I said the same thing, I'm like, "Listen, we've seen other Discords post links or get hacked, right?
Right.
That's why when something seems too good to be true, it probably is. And just I always, and unfortunately for Vault, I used to use people like him as like my test subjects and be like, "Oh wait, did Vault go for this?" Because a lot of times he would talk about projects that he would go for. So I would always look for other people, like him or Chris Coffey or some of these guys that would, go for a lot of these projects.
Right.
And I would be like, "Yo, is this shit legit?" But dude, when I saw that on Chico Roco, man, and then the dude got hacked, drained or whatever, and I'm like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And you said did nothing about it and continued just like business as usual.
Like, you have responsibility.
Business as usual, man.
You have responsibility. I mean, like, you definitely, as a big company, well, I don't know how big they are, but I mean, they're connected with a lot of artists and stuff. As a company, fairly big company that was doing really well. I mean, and especially in the VeVe world, everyone embraced them. So I don't know how they think that they're going to survive without all of that. They think they can. They're not going to with that scamming, and to not do something for anyone who got scammed is ridiculous. Yeah, it's dead to me. Took all my stuff. They took your stuff.
Did you got drained?
Yeah,
Doc,
what
you
happened
got drained
to you,
on
Doctor?
that?
You got drained on that bull crap? By the way, Superstar Money, good to see you. Joe, good to see you. Happy birthday,
I say probably
Mo.
Joe. Thank you very much. We'll throw some punches out there.
Yep, there you go. Doctor, let us know what happened. Did you get drained? Like, did you go to hit that link? Joe, did you get screwed by Chico Rocco? Are you done with them? Were you ever, really that high on them? Let us know. I mean, that was just crap, absolute crap. Let's see. You have Reasonability reminds me of one of my favorite books called The Puppy That Lost Its Way.
By Chrissy Taylor.
Nice.
One fine morning, a puppy popped his puppy nose out of his puppy house. This was no ordinary puppy. This was Happy, or was it Lucky? The happiest dog in the whole wide world. Like, whoa, Miss Lippy.
Yes,
your dog gets lost. You don't look for an hour and call it quits. You get your ass out there and you find that fucking dog.
That's right. I love Billy Madison. That's awesome. Good movie. No, a lot of people lost their collection when platform transferred. Lost my stuff too, but wasn't a total loss. So actually, yeah. So when I looked at mine, I thought it wasn't in there, and then I looked and it was. I got to go back and check. Not that it matters. I collected until they changed the website. Now I don't know where to click. That's right. They did. They changed everything. They screwed up everything. They gave me like some extra gold coins, which they really could take them and shove it up their ass. If they're not going to treat
#ad, by the way.
Right. #ad. If they're not going to treat one of our friends in the community, right, or multiples, you know what? We'll take you down. I'm not going to do it, but as a whole, we can do that. So he still has the stuff. So I still have mine too. But yeah, I guess a lot of people, when they did transfer, they have their stuff taken. By the way, just in case you guys care, you've got like, I don't know, how many seconds here? Oh, it's not even. You got 30 seconds, guys. I know you're really excited. 30 seconds to join the wait list for the presidential stamps. If you collect all 1,500 of them, you get another stamp of a president. You have no clue who it is. So just
well,
most FOMO into that.
Yeah, well, most people that are going to be collecting digital stamps definitely won't care because they just spend most of their lives trying to erase history anyway. So why would they ever try to pick these up?
Right.
But what'd be cool about these stamps? If VeVe wanted to add some utility to these,
Right.
they would make it so if people wanted to use, send something to somebody in the VeVe-verse, you would have to use one of these stamps.
Well, I like
burn
that.
it.
That's fire, yeah.
And
I like that.
you would have to lick it. So I hope you got a clean ass phone. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You'd have to I like it. I like it. That's actually not a bad idea. Like some type of in-game currency, not a bad idea. Let's see. Dr. Sains, no, when they made us sign up for the new site, none of my old stuff imported over. Took all my collections, signed in under the same Google account. I mean, I'm sure you could contact them, but like, do you really care? The stuff's not worth anything because nobody cares about it anymore. But that does suck. That's obviously total bullshit. And okay, so you can't join the waitlist, guys. Chico, Rocco, bullcrap. Now, in case you are super excited about the stamp drop today, all right, you're going to be even more excited. This is even more excited, guy. More exciting. We've got New Zealand stamps coming. Okay. Now you're saying to yourself, why is this important? It just is. It just is. That's all I can say. And if you collect all of these, what do we get? What do we get? Ooh, look at that. That's 6. Oh my God. How many of these damn things do they have? All right. So here you go. 6. Oh my Lord. I'm so confused. Oh my God. Look how many there are. You kidding me? If you get, so what I've been told is if you get these, you can spend them at Vagabond, David Hughes store. This is alpha here, guys. If you get,
is that true?
No, it's not true, guys. It is not true.
I don't pay attention. So what I say is you actually get me fooled. I'm like, wait, it was so convincing. I was like, wait, what?
Totally kidding. Totally kidding. I wouldn't even use these for toilet paper in the VeVe-verse. Not only because they're sticky, but I don't care.
You also have to replace your phone every time you took a shit.
That's true. That is true. I mean, look at these. I mean,
that'd be awkward going into like Verizon or T-Mobile. Like, sorry, did you wipe your ass with your phone again? Thank God you got that warranty. But
again, if that wasn't exciting enough, guys, tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's Friday. Here we go, guys. Again, I talked to Casey BMW about this earlier. This is going to be the most valuable comic. I've been waiting this whole time since I started in 2021 for the Christmas Carol. So it is finally here, Mo.
Why you got hate on Christmas?
I'm not hating. I'm
you're the BE humbug. Instead of bah humbug, it's bad humbug. BE humbug.
No, I am so
bad humbug.
We've got all the Christmas lights up. We've got everything, outside and inside. I mean, this place is just Christmas. It's all upstairs and outside. You wouldn't even know that like I'm Jewish because it's all Christmas stuff. You wouldn't know.
I've seen you pay the bill. I know you're Jewish. I'm
right.
kidding. Actually, can you say that anymore? I don't know if you can say that.
Yeah, you probably can't, but it doesn't affect me. But I said this earlier. I've always celebrated Christmas. I think we should actually. Bruin88 asked a great question. He's like, "Do you say Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays?" And I talked about it. And I said, when I was a kid, it was a really big issue. Everyone wanted to say Happy Holidays. I'm like, that's bull crap. I said, like, there's Christmas, there is Happy Holidays, but like, if somebody said Merry Christmas to me, I didn't get offended because I was already spending Christmas. I didn't care. I was already celebrating it, and it's a fun time. Now, I said this earlier. We should celebrate whether it's a Jewish holiday or a Christian holiday. If you're Muslim, whatever, Buddhist, Sikh, it's important to acknowledge all those holidays. But
wait, am I supposed to hide?
No, you're not supposed to hide. But Merry Christmas. That's what I said. But anyways, I thought that was a good question because that was a big deal back then, and I'm sure it's even worse now. Like everyone's like, "Got to say Happy Holidays" because you're going to offend somebody. I
learned that working in like retail environments when I was doing even sales or when I was a mechanic. Honestly, it was just easier to say Happy Holidays. But when I did get those people that were like, "Oh, come on now, we celebrate Christmas," I would always like that because then I could just follow up and be like, "Oh yeah, me too. You know how soft these motherfuckers are." And you know what I'm saying? Because most of the time, those people be on board with that, as opposed to just being like trying to just be like, Merry Christmas, and then I got to deal with the whole like, well, I don't celebrate Christmas, and I'll do. That was just a
Right.
way more
I
annoying
guess
conversation for me
I
to have.
understand that. Right, right. So
So
it's an easy way to get around it. But like,
yeah,
I guess it should be more not what you say. It's if somebody says it to you, don't get offended because a lot of people, first of all, the
who
majority of
cares?
people are, right, nobody cares, but they, they're not saying it to be mean, and I don't take it as a bad thing. By the way, I completely agree with you, doctor. He's no interest in owning digital versions of slave owners. Absolutely. It's not even
Facts.
LOL, it's absolutely fucking true. Probably like this should be as offensive as anything to have these. It's not a bad point. That's not a bad point. Nobody's going for them anyway, so I don't think you have to worry about it. But they might
But
be.
Doc's a normal human being. Doc's not going to sit there and start making videos and writing fucking, putting PowerPoint presentations together. Why
Right.
BB should be canceled because of the stamps, right? He's just not going to buy them. He's just going to let other people, buy them if they want them, and he's going to go do what he does,
Exactly. Is this true? I thought there was something. Somebody was saying there was a big announcement. First ever animated comic.
That'd be worth going for.
Let me see. I'm trying to look real quick. Did VeVe announce this on Twitter? Let me go check real quick because I know you only have a few more minutes here, and me too. I don't see it. Man, I want to know about that. Was that in Discord? Maybe that was Discord. Anyone else know, Dr. Dane K? Can you fill us in? Because I don't see it. I don't see it, at least just looking right now on Twitter. If that's the case, that would be awesome. Now, of course, which one is it? That would help if it was something that hopefully, a game changer. But yeah, look at this. He's saying Mo is rubbing off on me. He rubs off on everyone. He's a good guy. It's
Right.
So yeah, first ever minted animated comic. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, it would work.
As long as it's not like a Christmas Carol. As long as it could be a Disney one. A Disney one would be really cool.
What do you have against the Christmas Carol? Where does this hatred in your heart come from, child?
Oh, it's not a hatred. It's not a hatred. It's just, I think it's funny. It's just a comic nobody's going to go for. Nobody's going to care about. It doesn't help me celebrate the holiday more. I don't have anything against it. I just, right now, there's people only have so much money. It's the holidays. It's all of this. And every one of these that they drop, you have some people in here who are hardcore VeVe fans and they have to buy everything. And those are the people I feel bad for because when they just keep dropping one after the other, this stamp, that stamp, Thanos helicopter, a Christmas Carol, this, and I mean, it's just a lot. So I think that's the part that upsets me. I mean, I have the money to go for this if I want to go for this, but I'm just thinking about the people who don't. So
yeah, but what would happen to different strokes to rule the world? Like, I mean, if this isn't your cup of tea, then again, you don't buy it, you don't read it. But there may be somebody out there who buys this comic, and reads it to their kid in a digital format, the night before Christmas when they go to sleep. And that kid will have that memory with their parent, and they'll grow up and they might cherish this comic that you absolutely have no use for. And again, that's what I'm saying. It's all relative, and it's
right.
That's why I think things like this, like they can continue to drop whatever the hell they want.
Oh,
honestly,
absolutely.
They probably shouldn't drop any more Tarzan. Who the hell wants that?
Yeah, I mean, they should probably stop the Tarzan. That's probably...
stuff like this. I don't know. Again, I just there'll be something for somebody, man. So
absolutely. Well, and just to go on, again, I said this the other day. One of the reasons I don't have a problem with it, the whole point was people rising up against bad people. So if that to me promotes good people taking out bad people. So I think that's why.
Yeah, but that's not how most people perceive it.
No,
that's
absolutely.
Why you can't go to a public.
Trust me, this isn't going to happen for a year now because of everything that's going on. It's not happening for at least a year. So if it was, it's certainly not.
Yeah. I'm just saying, but if you look at any political space or even like debate spaces, right, which I take part a lot in, not as much these days, but good luck trying to hold a conversation about that. Again, whether or not what it stands for and everything might not be all that bad. There are people that say as soon as they see it, it's like boom, overreactions, things are shut down. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't even have reasonable discussions about this shit because it's just the way people perceive it.
It's just like the video, the NFT short that I did, and everyone jumped on thinking they knew about NFTs and freaked out. Didn't even watch the video and had the preconceptions. Absolutely, people just look at stuff and they don't know what it is. By the way, this just came out, guys. We've got next week. We've got another Spider-Man comic. I should check out Doctor Strange. He'll be doing, I'm sure, his video on this, so you'll know if you should get it or not. Let's see. I celebrate Scrooge McDuck every December. So there you go. No, I honestly I don't have a problem with them dropping this. I just think, and I get why they're doing this, but we already know they're gonna have a ton of Christmas stuff coming out. So is this
Like, it would just be a shame. Yeah, it would just be a shame, and people would have more right to fucking bitch and complain, I guess, if VeVe did one drop a month.
Right.
If VeVe did one drop a month and they passed over like Spider-Man comics or other X-Men comics or whatever, and just to release this, people might have an argument, you know.
Right.
But again, they drop shit so often. It's like, you know what?
It's just
if you don't like what's here on Tuesday or Wednesday, like, come back on Thursday or Friday. You know what I'm saying? We'll probably have something for you. Don't like that either, go check the store. There's probably some shit in there too you missed, you know?
Yeah, totally. Hanano, stop. I think they'll stay, they do have contracts. Same with Disney with that. All right, here you go. Hanano does not like this. Let's see, key comic I'm going for. The Death of Kamala, horrible storyline, key comic I'm going for. So, I mean, I'll see. I got to kind of see how I feel about that. Yes, spoiler. So it'll be interesting to see how that does. But again, people only have so much money. It is the holidays. I just hope this year they give us a little break during the holiday time, not to kind of, do a bunch of drops and stuff. Let us actually enjoy family time and whatever. So let's see.
Get the family together and buy VeVe NFTs or digital collectibles.
Right. It's a family time. I love VeVe did one comic book collectible week. I completely agree. I think that's what they should do. I think that would be smart. Maybe 3.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 during the week, 1 on the weekend. But yeah, I mean, for me this weekend, at least the New Zealand stamps is like having a day off because I'm just going to sleep in that day.
There you go. I sleep in every day because 24-hour horse racing has got me all fucked up, man.
It's got to, for sure.
It's so bad. It's like I wake up at like freaking 6 in the morning and watch a horse race. I make coffee and I'm like, do I really need to be awake right now?
Right.
And I start watching like Python shit and doing courses till my eyes bleed. And I wake up with a massive headache and I take Excedrin and drink coffee and
that's how
all that good stuff.
I got a big headache going on here.
Yeah, it is almost rolling up on 110. We'll roll here in a minute. But quickly.
Yeah.
Quick update, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, photo finish stuff I have tonight. I don't know if you're joining us. We have the first championship show tonight with the new schedule.
What time is that at?
We'll be live at 6.
So it's 5 for me, 5 to 6?
5 to 6, yeah. I like figure 5 or 10 after we finish up.
This is the new time, so not at where it used to be at 10? Or
No, this is a championship show. So the championships are from 6 to 7:10 my time, Eastern.
Okay.
First Thursday, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, so the way the schedule changed, anybody that's been playing knows, we don't have any championships week 1 anymore. Right. Because people were double dipping. People were able to run the first championship and then retire their horse and breed, and that was kind of unfair. So now the first week is all 2-year-old juvenile championship races for new horses.
Okay.
Week 2, which we're in now, Thursday is the first championship race. Saturday is the second championship race. The next Saturday is the third championship race. And then the following Saturday, last Saturday, is the virtual Kentucky Derby. And that's the new progression of photo finish. So.
Okay, cool. I mean, I might be able to, if she's out tonight, she might be even gone at that time tonight. On Thursdays, that's a lot easier for me to do something 5 to 6. I think I can, if you need somebody, I think I can do that. So I'll have to see what's going on.
Like I said, I run the show with him. You're always more than welcome to come hang out. Cool. That's just kind of how we do it. He's pretty much the fixture over there. He's part of the team. So that's just something me and him do. But like I said, we always leave the door open for you to come on. So yeah, Thursday tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern. Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Also Friday night, that's the After Dark, 10 o'clock. So there will be PFL content from me Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Pretty much every week.
It's exhausting.
Yeah, no, it's really not. It's really not, because I'll never have to work for fucking somebody else ever again in my life. And that's a great feeling. So that being said, come hang out. BE, I think we're also talking about doing the karaoke, Christmas karaoke jam. I've been speaking to some people about that, trying to get people
Okay.
onboarded. And Doc, we're raising money for Long Island, baby. We're raising money for the kids, the Cohen's children that work here. So we're gonna hang out, have some. I'm gonna get drunk as fuck, and we're gonna sing some holiday music for the kids. We're gonna raise some money. So anybody's interested in that, hit me up in DMs, because last time I sent out the same message to like 100 people, and Twitter like banned me for 24
Oh,
hours.
really?
I couldn't do shit. But yeah, they were like,
gotcha.
I had to like unlock my account, prove I'm not a robot. It was wild.
No, that sucks. Yeah.
But yeah. So anyway, that's what's happening. But yeah, I want to pop on, say hello to you. Thanks for the birthday wishes.
Thank you for coming on, and yeah, happy birthday again. Tell the girl happy birthday also. Make sure she's taken care of, because your birthday doesn't matter anymore. So except to us.
Right. Well, and I appreciate that. It's nice to have somewhere to go where people give a shit. But it's her birthday month.
Yes, that's true.
Which is really unfortunate when your birthday is the last day of the month.
Yes, and then you get to have Christmas in that also.
No, see that's where I don't like having November 30th birthday, because when you don't see people on your birthday,
right?
They now think it's okay to combine your birthday and Christmas. Sure. Like they'll strategically put a buffer of like 7 to 10 days from my birthday to Christmas. So like they'll just avoid me like the plague until December 12th.
Right, they'll be like, here you go.
Yeah, and it'd be like, well, since I'm seeing you now,
Christmas, right?
Like, yeah, I was gonna give you $5, but instead I'm gonna give you a $10 piece of shit, and it's gonna be your birthday and your Christmas present. So
that is true. I've heard that happening for people. That does suck. So.
No, that's a joke.
It is true though. It's an entire month for every. Hanano's saying, for every woman, it's usually the whole month or a couple weeks or something like that. So yeah, it's forever.
Well, I cherish my girl every day, every single day. Actually, real quick, maybe I'll tell you this before we go. And she went to a psychic.
Yeah, you told me about it. Yeah.
Did I say this on the show? Did we talk about this?
No, you told me privately, I think. But tell the show.
It was a funny story. I don't really care. It's funny, but she went to the psychic, and they didn't have her name. They had no idea that she was going to be there. And me and her aren't connected. We're not married. They wouldn't know who the hell I am. But they just kept on saying like, "Oh, like who's this guy that you're seeing? Or you've been with for a long time, this and that." And she was like, the psychic was like, "Oh, that's your knight in shining armor. He'll do anything for you." Blah 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 blah. And I guess like one of her family members or somebody sitting around the table, like they might not really approve of me all that much. But I say it all the time, like, fuck with my money, fuck with my girl, I slit your throat. Like, there is no turning back, and I don't care. Like, if you put us in that situation, I will just end you. Ever pull a gun on me, I will grab that gun and I'll put a fucking bullet through your head so fucking quickly, I won't even, in a video game, I won't even think twice, because you now put me in danger, you know what I'm saying? But on a normal day, I'm not opposed to guns. I just don't like them. I'm deathly afraid of them.
Right.
But you put me in that situation. But anyway, the situation that she told me of her sitting around this table with the psychic's fucking jaw just hit the floor the way she said it. Like, oh yeah, you fuck with me, he'll slit your throat. And you're just like, oh shit. That actually a follow up. She gave it to me last night. I'm not gonna get too in deep to this because actually almost really fucked my day up. But apparently my dad tried to come through and talk to her.
Really?
Because my dad never met her, and when he passed, the one thing I always said was, I was like, man, he never got to meet, Steph. I always wanted him to meet her. And he tried to come through, and the psychic lady couldn't, like, figure out who it was, and they thought it might have been her grandfather who had just recently passed, and this and that. But the guy was saying, she was like, all he's saying is that all I want to do was say hello. I was like, whoa, man.
That's
I was like, holy shit, because like I was like, oh yeah, Dad, we'll come see you down to Maryland one day, or I was always working on getting them back up to New York or whatever, but it was just crazy. Like all I want to do is say hello. That's all like the psychic was saying. Now again, like me and her have no ties, so for a lot of this to go down, kind of reinforces a lot of my theory about energies and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've spoke about, me and Doc have talked about, but it was just a wild conversation for it hit me with, and I was like, damn. And she was like, "Oh, it's a guy in a forward baseball cap, like you're wearing, bro." My dad,
right.
It was like my dad was like Gino, bro. The fucking hat was glued to his head. You know what I'm saying? He slept with the hat on. All that. I was probably conceived with a hat on. Holy shit, man! It was a wild.
You got it. So just real quick on that, check out Quantum Entanglement. that to me solves what you're talking about. I won't go
Yes.
over it on
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. I've gone down a rabbit hole on some of this.
Yeah, that is definitely, that to me proves that you can have things happening in different places and energy and communication, all that stuff. So
Yeah.
just thought
Well, man, my dad passed away that morning. We're in different states, different everything, man. And I clutched my chest like I was on my way out, brother. I was like getting ready to grab my phone and text my girl and like, yo, I'm checking out. I'm dead, dude. Like I really thought I was done, and it was just this crazy experience at like 9 o'clock in the morning in my bed. And then like later on that day, like my mom just sits me down and she got the call and was like, hey, by the way, and I was like, oh, like whoa. So that's what I'm saying, like all that shit, people can tell whatever they want, like, oh, there's no science to prove it. Like, listen, I'm not gonna try to convince your ass, okay?
Right.
But I know what I know, and I know what I've been through, and my experiences will trump what most people will try to tell me without fucking unequivocal fucking fact. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And you know me well enough by now to know that if you can prove something to me, I will absolutely change my position on something, or I will research it. I'm never a guy who's like, oh, this is the way it is, and that's it. You know what I mean? So,
right.
Even though my name is Monos, that is not, you know.
You're always learning, though.
I am always learning. That's why I like hanging out with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a guy with knowledge. You like, you know, I talk to you about shit, and you go down a rabbit hole, and you come back with all this crazy shit, and we have conversations, right? Like that's what it's all about, you know.
Yeah,
Light Ball isn't about just fucking lecturing people and trying to change their minds and
right.
You know,
that's hard to do.
This weird social dynamic that we fucking live in nowadays. It's so fucked, man.
It really is.
It's so hard to navigate too. I don't like leaving the house. I can't even leave the house anymore because it's annoying.
You don't know what you're gonna walk into, right? It's a crazy world out there, and just a lot of annoying people. So,
but what makes things a little less annoying? And Doc, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, man. Like you got that bond, right? You got that that bond. Right. It's crazy. It's fucking absolutely crazy. And I think we spoke about it too, like the day my grandmother passed away. Dude, I looked at her like I went to go visit her. I used to play Madden in the living room. I just looked over at the doorway and I saw like an X-ray of a skeleton. I was like, how fucking? I had to do like a double take. I'm like, how high am I right now? But dude, I know what I saw, dude. I know what I fucking saw. And that night, dude, boom, dropped dead of a heart attack. I was like, that was the world trying to tell me, man, like, yo, that's some crazy shit. You know, so, you know, it's gotta roll with the punches, man. But that's why I say, bro, keep it light till it gets dark, and then go pitch black. All right, so there's no reason to just carry the fucking weight of the world on your shoulders, man. Just
I agree.
Laugh, enjoy life, enjoy the ride. Fuck the haters. Anybody's right? If you ain't got haters, you're doing it wrong anyway. So
exactly. Well,
just enjoy this shit, man. Just enjoy it. You know.
Well, I do enjoy it. I think, yeah, you said you have to go. So, happy birthday again. Thank you for coming on. Everyone in the chat, thank you for hanging out. It's been a long stream, but appreciate everyone coming out here, hanging out with us. We got a comic tomorrow. It'll be, if I stream, it'll be last minute. There'll probably be 5 people watching. Not going to do the Saturday, but I will be on OG Vaults on Sunday. So hopefully I'll see a lot of you there.
Let's go Vault VE reunion.
I know, right?
Holy crap.
A little while. It'll be crazy. So got that coming.
Could we see the comeback of the Fudders? No, absolutely not.
I know, right? I don't even know if I'd have time. You know, maybe
I don't have the mental energy, I don't think.
But. Yeah, well, that too. So, but anyway, so I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. Don't count on it. Definitely Sunday on OG Vault stream. Everyone, thanks again for coming by. Happy birthday, Mo. Tell the girl happy birthday. I will see you guys next time. So, peace. All right.
Yep. Peace and big